Rest in peace, Stanley. I loved Sharky and George.
What?
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting, rousing round of Pathetic of the Aesthetic. This time, we'll be doing something that was never, ever done before in the history of the universe. Do you have any guesses to what it might be? Jimbles.
Are you asking me if
Yeah.
I know what we're
Do
doing?
you know what
I
we're
have
doing
no
tonight?
idea. You don't tell me anything.
Yeah, I like to keep you in the dark and then jump scare you and
Exactly.
make you feel challenged, always on the edge.
I feel challenged. I feel unsafe. I could attack at any moment.
Bah! See, like that. You didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, you can't see it, but I did like bring my hands up defensively and start crying.
Right. I could feel that in your pathetic little baby voice. So,
Now,
yeah.
I want to take a shot in the dark here, if that's all right with you.
Alright, just turn off the light and grab the gun.
Could this... What?
You said you want to take a shot in the dark.
No, listen. I think I know what we're doing. I've made some inductive guesses.
Yeah?
Would I be right in assuming that it is something that was very relevant during the Pendulum Era? Yeah, but okay. Bad question. You would give that answer for any archetype during the Pendulum Era.
Say, were dino myths a big deal during the Pendulum Era? The thing is, that kind of answer can mean anything. It doesn't have to mean it was good or bad. It
Just
very
means
vague.
it was there.
Yeah, it's kind of most of Pendulum Era did feel like that.
So it was just kind of there.
Whereas the Link Era, that predominant sound effect was.
So you would agree that it was present during the Link Era. It was there, and you might have seen it played.
Yeah, arguably.
And you'd say it has very abstract art, like you're not going to see a lot of normal humans here.
Yeah, absolutely not. No dudes here.
No dudes of any kind.
Yeah, well, a few dudes, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't escape dudes. It's ever since Heroes, dudes everywhere. Yeah.
Especially if you have them just like in the extra deck mainly. I'm assuming that's where you're going to find a lot of these guys.
There's a bit in the main deck too, honestly.
Clayford, wonderful.
No. Oh. Clayford, well, you want me to fucking Clayford? I can spray the inside of my computer with piss, and we'll be looking Clayfords. No, ladies and gentlemen, the deck that we are looking at today, at this very moment in time, that has never been seen before in Pathetic Aesthetic, is d-d-d.
Kirby's the one.
I don't know how that goes.
I love d-d-d so very much.
And this is the first one. Yeah, I don't play that shit.
I've never played them. I think I tried once.
Right, and you've never seen them either.
They're the only deck, I would say, that looks the way it plays.
Oh, that can be an insult.
We'll is.
See.
Completely. I meant that in malice. I meant it hurtfully.
Yeah, I'm not being nice here. This is d-d Savant Kepler.
This is a sad old Lego man that has been left in a dump.
So, starting this, I went in with the mindset, this series is kind of pivoted from, like, some kind of pretense of critiquing art. However, I'm not an artist nor a creature designer. There's not much... Well, there you go, you can comment on that, that's the thing, but I, myself, am like, can judge these based on whether I think they look cool or not. The d-d Savants, while funny, I think are pretty cool for what they're supposed to be, as in, this is supposed to be Kepler. And he's got all the planets there in an elliptical motion, just like Kepler suggested. And he looked exactly like this in real life.
He did.
Yeah.
He was made of like flesh and everything, but the silhouette, spot fucking on.
Yeah. People would
He had
pass
no
by
arms.
him and say, this guy, you know, I don't agree with him about the planets and shit, but I like the cut of his jib because
I
his jib
respect him.
his jib was cut in such a specific way.
His jib was cut like fucking roller coaster tracks.
Yeah.
This guy cost so much to put down in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Can you imagine how happy the art designer at Konami at the time was when he realized he gets to design a guy with like a story reason for him to have Konami orbs on him? Like Kepler? Like the planets guy? Like planets around their orbs? Oh my god!
This is gonna be the easiest day of work I've ever
The
had.
easiest day of my life!
But I do love that you look at Kepler and you begin a sentence, one must imagine the Yu-Gi-Oh! Artist happy.
Cause boy, they're gonna stop being happy quickly through this archetype.
I love Dr. Space Mountain. I think out of everything we see, he is the least offensive.
Oh my
I
god,
think
you're
it's-
right. This is like a roller coaster.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like a fucking roller coaster. I wasn't kidding about that. I never joke when it comes
There's
to
people
roller
out there who want to fuck humanized roller coasters.
Yeah, and this was made for them.
Yeah.
There's been enough of the cleavage removal fetishists getting what they want in this archetype.
I think they removed not just the cleavage, they removed his entire chest cavity. I can't quite
Oh.
tell the perspective on here. Is it like empty in the middle, or is one side in the back, one in the front? Can't quite
No,
tell.
it's empty in the middle so the tracks can go through. Do you
Right.
not know anything about astronomy? It's
Uh,
all roller coaster tracks, you imbecile.
I don't know about astronomy, but I know I'm an animal.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Well,
Sir.
it's like I look up my horoscope and it says if you're an animal, you should go outside and eat some grass. Next monster. D-D Savant Galilei. Compass Cthulhu.
Horrifying.
Yeah.
You meet eyes with this thing, you see the malice in the crease of its cold metal brow, and you're like, wow, Galileo was an asshole.
Wow. Alright, his jib, not a fan at all. Cut it different.
Deeply miscut.
I can't quite. Not much else to add here that I didn't say about Kepler, because the design behind the Savant seems to just be take that one thing that's relevant about them, like somehow cram it into the design unintrusively, and that's we go. We got a nice creepy guy based on an old guy.
Well, maybe it's the perspective, but instead of a Konami orb, I think we're seeing the rare appearance of a Konami hole.
Hmm.
Which, the less I think about that word, the better.
Let's see what's going on in the Traptrix back row. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
So
He looks like a transformer that we caught like midway through changing, and he's just waiting for us to leave.
yeah, can you
Please.
do you mind?
I'm trying to turn into a rocket ship. Could you just turn around if you're going to stand there?
And then when you turn around, he's gone.
Many such cases.
Yeah, well, that's Galilei. I'm sure he used mathematical compasses, or maybe he invented them. I don't know if he did. Who invented mathematical compasses?
I bet this guy loves church.
I'm sure he's got some opinions about it.
Nah, he probably doesn't.
When they sent this guy to the graveyard, he was like, and yet it summons.
This too is Rush Duels.
Alright, well,
We need to move on.
moving swiftly along, I guess. Not much else to add here. I mean, I like his... The beard. The beard is what gets me. The mechanical Cthulhu beard.
Yeah, but it's also like not a beard. Like the gold shit in the center makes it look like an insect's mandibles.
What is it?
It's the face of an old man as designed by computer.
It's teeth.
Jesus Christ.
Next up, D.D. Savant Nicola. Okay, now, I should be a bit more familiar with this one. And
Look at the fucking Dr. Eggman head!
I was gonna say, I was looking at this guy for like minutes before the stream, trying to figure out, okay, hold up. With everything I know about Nikola Tesla, which part of this is meant to reflect his works, his contributions to the scientific society and like humanity as a whole? And
Educate us. Tell us.
I didn't really come up with anything other than the mustache. Now, I checked the Wikia to see what holes they dug into to reach for an explanation, and they suggested that the large fucking Konami orb in his torso is supposed to be a plasma globe. Now, that doesn't
No,
look
the
like that to
fuck
me.
it isn't.
That looks like a Beta-Man launcher. That looks like a fucking, like the thing you shoot Beta-Mans out of. I don't know what the rest of him is supposed to be. Like, they suggested the circular thing, the fucking the baby sensory toy around him is supposed to be a Tesla coil. I ain't ever seen a Tesla coil looking like that.
There is no Tesla coil on Earth that looks like that. There is no plasma globe on Earth that looks like that. And even if there was, we know what Konami orbs are. We know why you put that there. It's because you can't stop yourself, John Konami.
Yeah, I can just imagine. Okay, the guy being assigned that, okay, you gotta draw Nikola Tesla, but he looks weird. And this guy frantically scrolling down his Wikipedia page to see if this guy contributed any orbs to the world. If this guy has anything to do with spheres that he could put on the earth.
Top 10 spheroids Nikola Tesla made. I don't know.
Yeah,
I love him, but I hate him.
I like that Tesla has representation in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I think I thinking now, how many Slavic influences can I count in Yu-Gi-Oh? Because there's that heraldic beast based on a coat of arms employed by Montenegro, but that coat of, a few other countries also have a twin-headed eagle on their coat of arms, and I think, you know, a fucking d-d pendulum monster nobody uses might be our only legacy in here.
This could be the only mark we leave on the world.
Yeah. Sad.
I think if his head turned around, his mustache turned into angry eyebrows, this would be peak character design.
Yeah, well, he's got reason to be angry, because next up we have d-d savant Thomas.
Thomas?
Edison.
Oh. Why is he showing me his hole?
Oh, hell no, they don't put Thomas Edison in the fucking device.
This is kind of an incredible design. I love the sort of statuesque looking head.
He's just a light bulb. They put him in the light bulb.
This is like a one-off bad guy from My Life as a Teenage Robot, but then it has the most beautiful man you've ever seen hiding in it. It's...
Get out of there, man. Take my hand into the church.
Well, he can't go to church. He fucking loves science.
Light up my world, man.
What?
Telling you to light up my world. Look at him. It's Edison.
Oh, well,
That's why Tesla is angry. He's right
you might be moved to poetry by seeing this, but I just can't even fucking take it all in.
What is with the hole? Why is he wearing a dress, or what is it, like a tube?
I guess it's a tube. It looks like a fucking speaker on a gramophone. And trying to even follow the contours of it is giving me a fucking headache. Every single one of these has some Shirian impossible angle bullshit.
It's a gramophone.
Why is it a gramophone?
Did Edison...
Why would Edison did not invent the gramophone. He invented lightning.
Phonograph.
Stupid fucker.
Edison. Phonograph. Edison. Phonograph. What did he do? I feel like one of those, like, double-digit IQ streamers with 3 million followers looking up, like, the concept of electricity right now.
Who invented lightning?
Oh, the phonograph was developed as a result of Thomas Edison's work on 2 other inventions, the blah blah blah. Alright, you know what, that makes sense. I'll take this L.
Sure.
Alright, sweet. Well, I'll give this one to you, Konami. However, the one I won't is that you so lazily implemented the orbs on this one. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
they forgot that there were supposed to be orbs, so they just kind of crammed them on there in the last second.
They just kind of look like little LEDs. You don't get them extruding. They're not floating next to anything. These are like 3 out of 10 Konami orbs.
Yeah. Boo-hoo!
Someone-
Try
someone-
harder.
Someone had to have lost their fucking job for this. This is not the level of orb that I
I
expected.
fucking hope somebody got fired for this blunder. Anyway.
Moving on.
Maybe
We
someone...
will find their names and post them.
Yeah. We will find their names before... We'll publish their names before Konami does. D.D. Savant Newton.
Oh boy. I
Well-
forgot how many of these there were.
There's like 6.
Why does he look like that?
Cause...
Does he? Why?
Why
Is it
not?
on purpose?
Why? What's the problem?
The problem is they
I-
didn't finish him. He's a fucking croissant with beads. What is this?
It's a Newton's cradle, you fucking
No, it's
frog.
not.
Yes,
That's
it is.
That's how they show me the fucking battle pass in the Eastern MMO.
Are you saying this shit looks like the battle pass?
I'm saying it looks like every monthly reward track in every cookie run I've ever seen.
All right, well, no, I can't really relate. I don't think this guy looks any different from the other bastards we've seen so
He
far.
looks like the UI of a Diablo game. I hate him.
Oh, he looks like an item I'd recycle in a Diablo game, but I mean, it's a guy. Okay, Newton. What's he got? Newton's cradle. There's balls on here. Yes, epic. And that's how we got like the most. I can just imagine a dude thinking up. Okay, how do I incorporate this into a design? And just making the
Oh,
most
that's metal ain't
contrived ass fucking creature in history, so that he can put 5 balls on it, swinging.
Yeah, I need to make this like fleshy, stony affront to God just so that we can arrive at that beautiful Newton's cradle call out.
Yeah. All right.
But
great.
also the fucking what is the turbine?
Newton, king of the computer. What did he make that looks like that?
Are you googling this?
I might have to. Cause like the cradle is pretty obvious. The other thing. Okay, let's see. Wiki, a whole paragraph on here. Additionally, mounted into the torso is a Newtonian telescope. Okay.
That is not a telescope. That is the clothes holding part of a dryer. These people are liars, and you go to hell for lying in my religion.
That's why they burned all these guys at the stake. So I want to highlight the comment saying, nice one, XQC. Alright, sweet. I mean, I thought, nah, that cannot be a telescope. It looks like a fucking, like a wine barrel on the side. You
Like
just
a
suck it
prolapsed
out.
Metal booty hole. It's really unpleasant.
Why does the word prolapse make me laugh by default? I hate it. I have this problem where like the most vile imagery on earth just instantly makes me laugh. I don't know if it's cope or something, but like it's instantly funny to me. This is just because I'm taking a Yu-Gi-Oh monster and going, alright, so this one's got a prolapse metal booty hole. Okay, well.
He's also looking at you like, hey, you gonna look through me?
Hey, check it out.
Don't see space up there? You better tell me what to see, because my head can't reach down that far.
Oh.
I'm gonna float outside your window and rub this on your window.
Uh-oh. Next up. D.D. Savant Copernicus.
Oh, fuck.
They just kind of did not give a shit about this one.
I don't think Blizzard's art team is trying anymore. This is like the 50th Titan raid we've had. They all look the fucking same.
See, chat, this is an interesting specimen we have here. The last person referencing World of Warcraft in modern culture. Isn't it beautiful?
I wish that were true. good God, do I wish that were true.
It's the heliocentric pendulum monster. It's just the fucking planets orbiting the sun, and there's a little face at the front because they forgot where else to put it.
He looks so fucking pissed. They all look like this because they have that goddamn nutcracker robot mouth. They just look mad.
He doesn't even look mad. He looks content.
He doesn't. He looks like he's mad that they faced
him
away from his own
he's
model.
kind of got the eyebrows.
He's got like a creased brow. He's like, he faced me away from my own son.
God, I wish I knew what the planet rotation looks like, but now I can't.
I know it's around here.
I bet I have a theory about the planet's rotations and shit, but I can't prove it because I can't look at it. It's kind of like if a guy was a Dyson sphere, but boring.
I wish that were me.
It would be, dude. Being a Dyson sphere must feel so good. I don't know. Next monster is our first like actual real ass monster after we move away from all these freaks. Is d-d Swirl Slime.
Oh boy, I remember this guy.
So I don't like taking bits directly from other YouTubers, but this is a green Camulon if I've ever seen one.
If you're gonna say anything about modern Yu-Gi-Oh art, and there's a lot you can say about it, and very little of it is good, they really put some texture on some fucking goop in that art house.
Yeah, you can really imagine putting your hand into this, and it feels like aloe vera but bad.
Exactly. It feels like aloe vera that makes you sick.
I just
because it's staring at you.
I just remembered I had a really old video on the channel that I uploaded. This is when I was still uploading random shit that was like that made no sense on occasion. And this one was private, so I shared it on Twitter. I was like, hey guys, haha, look at this, and it was a video called d-d Swirl Slime, and it was literally just me poking my finger into a really disgusting green smoothie that my mom made. Like, that video is long gone, centuries gone, but that's what that was. And it still looks like that, look at it. It looks like it congealed.
If any person over the age of like 40 had the capacity to perceive Swirl Slime, she would have been heartbroken by that video. There was such cruelty in your action.
Now she'd be like, oh really, that's what it would look like? That's cool. She'd be proud that she made this.
That's also how take all this in at once. It's a sensory overload. I can barely look at it.
My mom would be proud of the slime she made. That's how she feels about me.
Hell of a statement.
Next up. So are we going through these too fast? Maybe we are. It's only been it's been half an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah. Also, I think we'll know when it's time to pause.
Exactly. Oh, we will. We fucking will.
There's a couple here we might have to skip past.
Alright, well, here's d-d Necro Slime.
Oh boy. I made two of them.
Yeah.
See, this is my least favorite kind of Yu-Gi-Oh art in the fucking world, where, okay, I get the idea, you're implying there's a creature here, I know it's a slime, you didn't put any eyes on it because you're a fucking hack, but taking in this card just like at a glance, as you would during gameplay, this is just a thing. This is just a skull laying on the floor. This is not a cool card that I get to summon and do cool shit with.
Yeah, this is an item.
This is a Zelda item.
Yeah. You got the Necro Skull. You got the Slime Skull.
It's all over your hands. It's all over your arm. It's all over your hands. It's all over your arm.
It's in your brain. Game over. Yeah, people use like this at like one copy and then forgot about it. It's whatever. It's saw that somebody pointed out it looks like an anime render, and it very much does. It looks like an anime card that was only slightly shaded up for the real release, and that is the most boring kind of card art.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you bleach this thing out. This is just any throwaway anime card that specifically summons 3 tokens in the spot that the guy needs to not have monsters in so he can attack.
It's actually fusion support. Well, whatever. And now we're getting a little more interesting. D-D Lamia.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay.
I can count so many fetishes this covers. It's kind of insane.
Trypophobes, if you can be scared by this, then you understand it better than I do.
And if and tripophiles, if you can be horny by this, I'm scared of you. There's so much going on here. Like
It's
the
so I did a little experiment. I took some LSD. I started drawing a cyber dragon. You can tell about where it kicked in.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's
Sorry, I didn't mean to
about
cut you.
about halfway up. Yeah, I can tell. What's striking me is specifically just the letter around the eyes and neck. That's such a specific thing.
It's
No,
the
nowhere
last
else.
gasp of the fucking Kazuki Takahashi bondage fascination.
Yeah.
It's a little nod to the OG.
Oh, one for my goat, and just scribble some lines over the eyes and neck.
Let's just put some fucking leather straps on here for the old man.
I can't tell what's up with her hands because are those supposed to be flowers?
Yeah.
But why?
She doesn't have hands. She just has fucking flowers on them.
And just like a normal belly. Like this was gonna be a snake woman, but then they decided no, too simple. That's whatever. Lamia, we've seen Lamias. How about a snake rose leather woman instead? Yeah.
But also give her like a little superhero chest plate so she looks cool.
Yeah, a little too much going on in this one for me. Maybe if you carried over the flower motif to the rest of it or something, I could see it, but I was always like fascinated by like how slightly off this monster looked, though. It's interesting.
When you see it at card size, it looks like an AI generated image. There's just nothing going on that's cohesive with itself.
I like the flower here, the flower afro, if you will. However, we do have the evolved form, kind of.
Oh boy. I don't remember this one.
Well, I don't know if it's technically an evolved form. It's clearly supposed to be like carrying over the design, but it's d-d Lilith.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is a lot more realized than Lamia was.
This one actually works.
Yeah.
You have a tail, there's a mouth at the end of the tail, there's like flower petal shaped armor, and then you have...
Lilith came out before Lamia. Really? Okay.
Really? Well, what the fuck were they thinking?
Yeah, well, let's make this but worse.
Why is she held together by buttons? Hang on.
Yeah,
Look at the side of the tail.
Actually, hold up. Yeah, that was also a thing about Lamia I was gonna bring up. There's just these dots all over, and they're also on Lilith. What is it, like screws?
Hastily scribbling Konami dots question mark in my notebook.
It's not even orb. We can't put orbs on this one. Let's just put nondescript dots all over it. It's supposed to be
Orbs
like
aren't
bolts.
feminine enough.
Yeah. Like I don't.
I like to think of them as buttons. You give one of those pedals a fucking yank and snap, it's coming right off. It's like nothing.
I like to imagine if you press them, they play different funky sound effects. Like you mash one near the top, it's like bruh 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 bruh.
Fucking soundboard serpent. That would be an archetype.
Soundboard serpent.
Soundboard serpent, bruh. Soundboard serpent, part with reverb.
Soundboard serpent, yo, .mp3.
No more fucking Dr. Frankenderp or any of this. You guys need to get actually funny.
Actually funny is a stretch. Soundboard serpent, metal pipe falling, .sfx.
Soundboard serpent vine boom. There you go. It writes itself. It works.
Alright, yeah, well, we might not like this one too much, but it gave birth to something beautiful.
Mistakes into miracles.
Well, alright then, Lilith, you've left us utterly confused.
Disappointed, angry, afraid.
But... d-d Ghost...
Oh.
Cat?
Necroslime, I take it back. You were not the worst.
We found the world's First ever cat, perfectly preserved in amber, completely intact.
This is just a fucking still frame from Umineko. This is not a card. This didn't need to be a card.
People are suggesting it's Schrodinger's cat. How?
No, it's not.
Just because there's a cat doesn't mean it has to be Schrodinger's cat.
Imagine a cat preserved in amber. Fucked up, right?
Yeah.
That was Schrodinger's paradox.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Imagine if a cat fell into amber and it was stuck there like a bug.
Yo.
And everyone was like, why would you say that? We're going to write this down so everyone remembers how weird you were tonight.
Schrodinger's paradox was actually, how can a guy be this stupid? It's impossible. It's so lame.
How can a man with a college degree talk like this?
They never figured it out. Okay, people are reaching really hard to explain this as Schrodinger's cat. It's like supposed to be there, but also not, because you can see its eyes, but not all of it. But it's also like its shadow. I guess.
I don't think there's any point in entertaining these ideas. I think that is absurd, and you were giving some poor artist at Konami much too much credit.
Like, which part of Schrodinger's hypothesis involved the orange amber casing?
I'm always asking myself this.
And why is it called d-d-d-ghost?
Cat, ghost.
Cat,
He's
ghost.
He's a ghost in the machine, but the machine is a piece of amber.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, this, hold up. Somebody did rightfully point out, this does have a mastodon model. And
really?
The description says, a yellow crystal that glows with a mysterious light. The figure of a cat can be seen within. Could it be a departed soul squirming in darkness? I don't know, could it?
I think it's a cat. Call me crazy.
But
I think I know a cat when I see one.
That's my theory. That's my fucking Schrodinger's hypothesis. I think it's a cat. Alright, spooky ghosts.
Okay.
We're getting even stupider. D.D. Night Howl.
How? Oh, the back rooms. I don't want to hear about back rooms. I don't care about these things.
No, dude, it's a Langolier.
Shit, I guess it is. I will say, I like this design.
Really?
I like this design infinitely better than Ghost. I like it better than fucking Necroslime.
This is a G1S Yu-Gi-Oh monster. This is like Volume 3 normal monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to admire the dedication here. They had nothing to work with. No flesh, they had a mouth, they had the shape of eyes. And they still managed to put those stupid fucking buttons on this thing.
Oh yeah, oh wow. Oh wow, yeah. God, it's like a part of a real monster, but not all the way.
Yeah. Deadlines come up. You just say, oh no, it's a scary ghost mouth.
They were in the progress of drawing a monster, but they had to crunch for time, so they just erased the rest of it. Like, yeah, it's fine, it's a mouth.
But I had a whole monster there.
Yeah, don't worry, just mention it, just send it in. Look, stupid fucking stalk eyes. I know for a fact this appeared in the anime. I want to see what the back of it looks like.
I don't think you get to see the back of it.
You know what? I don't think the back even exists. I don't think it's even rendered. This just has the front. Yeah.
Because you know those poor fucking animators were not given any discretion in this way. They were given this picture and told, make this move. Put this in 3D space.
And see, I can imagine how this moves. Again, I've seen Langoliers. It's probably makes the fucking chomping sound of the Mario 64 chomps.
We can only wish. A lot of these you can just move on quickly from because there isn't anything here, literally.
It's literally just a mouth. But it is kind of, fascinating in that sense because, wow, it is just a mouth.
Eater of fives.
Eater of like tens, maybe?
Eater of maybe a dozen.
Not very hungry, all things considered. Next up, we have d-d-arc.
All right.
Chilling with my boys on the different dimension battle bus.
You are a better person than me. And I'm going to say that because you looked at this
And you didn't
said,
see a
"Ha ha."
penis, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh,
You saw H.R. Giger Battle Bus,
right.
which I respect immensely. I can see it the more I look at it. My first thought was, I'm going to see this advertised as a sex toy under a hit tweet.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you look at this and you can't not think like some freaky sex thing. But knowing it's called d-d-arc, I can just imagine all of these guys we've seen so far just chilling in there, watching movies, playing board games, sleeping, partying. It's the it's the interdimensional party bus.
How does the mouth play board games?
I mean, you know that meme? My opponent wondering why I'm so good at chess, me eating their pieces when they're not looking, that's how it plays. Yeah.
Okay, valid. No, I can see the fucking slice of life anime about a bunch of affronts to God. It would be like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but worse in every way.
Oh my god, don't say d-d-d Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm gonna be so mad for the rest of my life that that show doesn't exist.
Well, let's just bear it in mind as we move.
Just, can you imagine, hold up, can you imagine Swirl Slime as Meatwad?
All too well.
And then, like, one of the like Vice Typhon, which we'll get to, looks at him and goes, you look at him and tell me there's a god.
That's what we do here.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be thinking about this archetype like this for the rest of my life. This is gonna make me want to start playing them. You question the words of the mighty Alexander?
DD hand bananas. Fuck.
Oh my god.
We have to move on.
I like to fuse masters. It makes me happy.
You don't make me happy! Next up we have d-d Orthros. Alright, we're entering like the bondage arc.
The bondage arc?
There's a lot of these mid-range d-d-ds that are just like weird mythological creatures in bondage.
Where his arms?
Where
his arms go? Where his arms? Where his arms?
No.
Where his arms?
No. There's a snake, you'll take the snake and you'll be happy.
Inside you are two wolves. I did this to them. Fuck you.
Inside of you were two wolves, now they are one. Don't worry about it.
Jesus. Like, they seem annoyed by this. They don't seem horrified by it. It's hard to know what to make of this situation. I feel like if I walked in on this, I'd just let them sort it out.
Well, don't worry. This is far from the stupidest looking one, you'll see.
You keep saying that, and it keeps being true.
You have no idea about the pits to which we'll descend during this thing. But yeah, this one is kind of tame, all things considered, besides, you know, the hands not being present, you know, the snake coil replacing the hands.
Or is it restraining them? Are its hands at its side?
Yeah, I thought maybe it has, but I can't see anything resembling shoulders or arms or anything. It's just
we don't even get any torso here. We get two necks and two angry dogs and some legs wearing the worst pants I've ever seen.
Right, the kind of nothing here, but
upsetting.
d-d Griffin.
Don't do this to dogs. Okay. Oh. I mean, I guess if you have to. I was kind of hoping to keep it to just like the races in the player's handbook, but if you got art for it already, like, I'm not gonna say no.
Look, man, if you wanna do Avian Barra BDSM roleplay, like, you can do whatever. Just like the campaign doesn't really work like that.
Is this? Can you call this BDSM? He has leather plates riveted to his fucking chest.
Well, he's clearly more hardcore about it than you are, so.
Well, I could never argue with that. I could never argue with him, honestly. If someone came up to me and they looked like this, I would give them all my money out of reflex.
I will say, unironically, the singular inverted wing is cool. Like, he's got the diagonal wingspan.
Yeah, but he has one wing that's just kind of out there loosey-goosey, and one that appears to be part of the arm. Imagining this thing flying is fucking killing me.
It can't keep straight.
To do the chicken dance.
Yeah, it can't keep straight. It has to fly like fucking he's doing the sand walk in Dune.
Yeah, I see that collar. I know he can't keep straight.
Hey! Alright. Well, again, not much going on here besides another stupid animal in fetish gear.
d-d-ds are quickly losing coherency. Like, can we just take a moment to remember where we came from?
Yeah.
Fucking Thomas Edison God in the Machine with the fucking metal upskirt, and now we're here. How did we get here?
It's the mid-range. This is like where the monsters are obligated to dial it back a bit before we get into the really stupid shit later on again. So
yeah, I guess that's true.
Well. Also, I think it's worth pointing out that the d-d-d thematic is kind of all over the place because you have the savant scientists, you have mythological creatures, and you have historical figures as well as like
snakes, just snake people for no reason.
Well, yeah, that's the mythological creatures part, but also there's this there's also like again like historical figures as well as you know more fantasy.
Isn't one guy just like a CEO?
Well, that's the thing though. Most of the big ones are supposed to be presidents and CEOs in the Japanese titles, which was something that wasn't carried over in the English name, which is truly bizarre, but also really cool, you know, given their user in the anime and all that. But it is like one of the archetypes in the game with the most shit crammed together in the thematic. I think that's
this is how the world is seen by someone who listens to a lot of history podcasts
and plays Warhammer.
Exactly. You know the archetype immediately. He is on Twitter posting right now, and whatever he's saying is not funny.
d-d Baphomet.
Oh man, does he have to?
He's Baphomet.
Why? The leg though? Why? I don't care about the wings. I don't care about the arm placement. Why the big leg, the small leg?
Oh, this guy's so fucked up. Holy shit.
That same d-d stanky leg.
Oh my god. What is going on here? I'm not sure which part to focus on first.
If you play City of Heroes and press the random button...
This is what you get, yeah. Okay. Let me just focus on the most obvious part first. His fucking left leg being like... His leg hair functioning like pants, essentially, and he's got ripped hair. He's like...
He's got hair shorts!
He's got hair shorts, yeah. And I guess the hair fell off from, you know, the lack of circulation to his
How are those rings even staying on?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. He can't be... Wait, maybe they're like... Maybe the detail doesn't make it clear that they're tighter on than it seems. I think it's supposed... I think they're supposed to be filled out in there. But anyway, yeah, no hair on that leg because circulation or something. That's probably not how that works.
Why is his rib cage like poking out of his chest to feel up his pecs? Does he make that happen?
I don't know. I didn't make him, man.
To endure.
I think this guy absolutely looks punished as hell. Like, what did he do?
He fell into a vat.
And he was fine, but he wasn't supposed to fall into the vat, so they made him fucked up for that.
They put him into the other vat that does this to you.
Yeah, like, this doesn't happen accidentally. This is like very... This is so cruel. This
is shot through with a deep and deliberate cruelty, yes.
Yeah. And I'm not even, like, the metal jaw, whatever. I've seen The monsters with metal jaws that look cool. I can imagine they volunteered to be like that themselves. This guy is probably going on about his day just thinking, I have the hardest life ever.
I go as hard as anyone ever could.
Well, sorry that happened to you, or not, I don't really care. d-d Cerberus.
Oh boy. Alright, so... Okay. So, alright, so... You ever, like, someone says something to you and you don't quite hear it, and you ask them if you could clarify, and you feel a little embarrassed, like, wow, I guess I really wasn't listening. And then what they say to you is the most insane thing you've ever heard in your life, and you realize your brain just refused to process it the first time?
This is the card equivalent of that?
Yes. This is looking at this after seeing the one with two heads has made me feel the exact same way. I feel like I've been cheated somehow.
I have looked at this monster for approaching 10 years now, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's just been stuck in my retinas ever since the first day I've seen it. And I have
Burned into my eyes.
not been able to process the middle of its body.
The single arm that's a tail.
That's not an arm. You look at that thing. That's like a hip. It's a hip extending outward, and then like the leg is a tail instead, and the other leg is extending into two different legs. This is like actually hideous.
The fucking boldness of you to imply there's a pelvis anywhere in this image. Holy good lord.
Like, it makes me mad to look at. It's actually driving me to madness. Hold up. Here's the fault. Whatever. They just have the fucking balls to give him normal legs and feet.
What are those? He's just got it like Crocs. He's wearing d-d-d Crocs. Those look so comfortable.
Like, top, sure, 3 dogs. I've seen triple dog before. Triple doggy dog, d-d-d-d. And the bottom is like legs, okay. And for the torso, they said, let's get a little silly with it.
Let's get a little wacky. Why is he wearing dominoes? Do we know the lore?
Oh yeah, oh my god. It looks like fucking dominoes. You call Domino's and you're gonna order the fucked up dog.
Hey, can I get a fucked up pizza? Can you get a weird dog to deliver it? Thanks.
Can you deliver it with your weirdest mythological reject?
I need your weirdest delivery driver.
I hate his stupid fucking unfinished leg torso so much. Fuck this guy. If Mystic Clown is the scariest card I've ever seen, then this is the most, like, hernia-inducing one.
Why arms so big?
Why arms so big if tail and leg?
But
Fucking...
it's so true what you pointed out. You have normal 3-headed dog thing at the top. Everything about this makes visual sense to me. You have 2 legs at the bottom. Also makes sense. I can see legs, I can see hips, I can see feet. Everything is where it should be. But somewhere between them, something went wrong.
God is not in his heaven. Nothing's right with the world. Fuck this guy. Oh my god.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, so... those guys from before, they were pretty nasty, but this is d-d evil.
What? I have... What? What?
He's evil. This is d-d
Holy
evil.
shit. I looking into this thing's eyes makes me afraid for my life.
You said Giger before, look at this guy.
He's fucking furious at me. What did I do wrong?
Good fear and hunger in the background. I think I'm hallucinating.
I didn't hear anything.
Wait. Oh my god, he's got an erection!
Oh!
Quick, get him off the screen!
This reminds me of the time
Does it remind you of the time? Pray tell.
I once met a famous comedian, and he invited me back to his hotel. And he went in about 25 minutes ahead of me.
Yeah?
And when I opened the door, I saw this, and I said, Louis, what happened to you? Everyone's pointing out, you notice like the boner that goes up to the middle of his chest, but he is just a giant penis.
And a vagina.
Yeah, well, that's the foreskin. It's just kind of enfolded.
This monster is a dick going into a pussy.
It's fucked up. How could that happen?
And he's just fine with it. He's like presenting, like, hey, check it out.
Check this out. You know what this is?
Cool as fuck, right? It's evil. This is Dr. Sex, showing you that sex is evil. Don't do it.
Well, no, it's his first name. His name is Dr. Evil Sex.
What? This, like, the fucking existence of this thing is so ominous to me. He's just called d-d Evil, and he looks like this. And he's just a fuck-off level 4, I'm pretty sure.
What if you were the only person who could see this image? Like, you sent me this, and I was like, nah, dude, it's a dead link. This card doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
This happened multiple times. Alright.
Can we get Lord Self-Suck off the screen?
Yeah, let's just never think about this one again. I'm gonna be seeing him in my dreams. Enough seeing him in real life.
Sweet crap.
Speaking of dick and pussy, though, d-d Pandora.
What? Oh.
See that's social commentary. That's every woman in a 10-mile radius when you say you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player.
Hey. So, apropos of nothing.
Yeah.
Do you remember that guy in Dark Souls 2?
Just slot it in.
Do you remember the naked man?
Yes, I
tied to a
remember the
wall?
upside down naked man that jump scares you on top of Wrangling Castle, yes.
I think this is who he was down for. That's why they did that to him.
Man, she's thick, huh?
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, she has plenty going on. Shame you can't ever see any of it unless you find the world's largest key.
Shame her ass is sideways.
Shame it's like flat 2D.
I'm always saying this.
You unlock it, and out of her hole pour jewels and mysteries. Also, we have another one of those, like, hack job letter parts going on with the face and the hand. I don't know what's going on there.
Do you need help, lady? Why do you look like that?
Also, there's like a letter belt in the shape of an arrow pointing straight down, like, yeah, I see it. That's where my eyes were first locked onto. What do you think I'm supposed to be looking at? It kind of dominates the artwork.
Yeah, it's
a downvote.
I feel like this is very much a question of, okay, I've made a scary, beautiful woman whose lower half is a lockbox because she's Pandora's box.
Yeah.
And he showed this off, and they said, this is great. We're going to put it in the d-d archetype, though, so I need you to go back, and I need you to draw belts on it. Where am I supposed to put a belt on this thing?
Don't worry about it.
And they just shrugged at him. They said, wherever you have to.
Alright, so I get it. Pandora's box. She is the box. Where's the hope? There's no hope here.
It's nowhere here.
I wonder if you like removed the letter from the face, what would you get?
A face?
Yeah, but what would it look like?
Another smaller keyhole.
Another smaller letter wrapped head. And it keeps peeling down layers until there's nothing left but the next stump.
That'd be kind of fucked up, though.
Yeah. Well, who gives a shit? d-d, proud chevalier.
What's he got to be so proud about?
I mean, look at him.
I'm trying to, but he keeps pointing his sword at me. I'm scared.
It's like a Bionicle, kind of.
He does kind of look like a Bionicle. This is genuinely a good design because it has none of the stupid d-d-d shit in it. This is just a cool, scary knight guy who they gave like a weird mechanical cloak mechanic to. And he looks great. This shouldn't be a d-d-d card. This looks far too good.
Look at his luscious hair.
Holy fuck. He is Xenos up.
He's got a... Can't tell if that he's holding that sword, or that sword is his arm.
That sword is his arm. That is just one of his hands now. He has to live with that, and you think you're better than him.
Yeah.
And frankly, I don't think that's fair.
Doesn't even have orbs or dots. He's got very reasonably placed little LED lights on his shoulders and hands and eyes. It's fine. He's got I don't like his teeth. Teeth seems kind of out of place, but these are supposed to be demons. You do forget that, you know, DD stands for different demon.
Are you fucking with me?
I am. It stands for different dimension, and d-d-d stands for different dimension demon. But they are demons, after all, so...
I still think you're fucking with me. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
What do you think d-d stands for?
I don't know.
Well,
different dimension demon doesn't mean anything.
How come?
What do you mean, how come? I know what all three of those words mean individually, but what is a different dimension demon? Why isn't that just a demon?
Because there's demons in this dimension, and this one comes from the different one.
Well, what's he doing here? Go away.
I like that that's the point you're contesting, and not there are demons in this dimension.
Well, I know that to be true.
Alright, well, we're kind of reaching with this one. There's nothing too bad about it. It's cool, it's fine.
Here. This is dire.
Similar to d-d Proud Ogre.
What does he have to be so proud about?
Well, this guy, not much, honestly. I don't like him as much.
You know what he looks like? Just like the entire design. I'm not talking about any specific part.
Yeah.
He looks like one of those games that plays exactly like Dark Souls, has a similar graphical style.
But it kind of sucks.
Yeah, but it's not good, and it won't admit that Dark Souls had any influence.
Lords of the Fallen, my beloved. Anyway,
exactly. This is a Lords of the Fallen boss. His name is the Very Tall Executioner. He has one attack where he slams the ground, and if you don't dodge it, nothing happens.
But if you dodge it, you take damage.
You dodge it, you take 7 damage.
So again, much like his proud brother, it's got a weird tooth mouth. I want to focus on a few things here. There's a little bit more to talk about than with Chevalier. He's got a really fucking extraneous Konami orb just lodged atop his left cheek horn.
They cobbled him together from whatever was left of the fucking Dimension Dragons.
Yeah, they had an orb left over that wasn't pasted on any monster at that point, so they just slapped it on there half-assedly. And a thing I also want to bring attention to, this is not what it is, but it kind of looks like he's holding a tiny, smallest little orb with his left hand.
Here, for you.
Look what I found.
If you plant this in the soil, it will grow into an orb tree.
If you plant this in the dirt, it'll become a slime.
Would you plant it if they offered it to you?
I'd be afraid it grows into a Dimension Dragon.
But would you refuse him? Is the question.
I can't refuse him. He would
run the risk of defusing.
Look at him. He would fucking kill me.
I can't lift this axe over my head. Please say yes, so I don't have to pretend to kill you. This man grows the orbs. Compared to him, you are nothing.
He is very proud of his orbs. That's why they call him Proud Orbger. I'm kind of reaching here.
You, the viewer, are just very far away.
Yeah.
And that orb up there is his eye, and he's imagined pinching your head.
Hold up.
Crushing your head.
Oh yeah, he's like, I am doing this to you. Look, this is what I'm doing to you. This is your small little shitty head. Yeah, I could see it.
I think that's what they were going for here. I think that was the message this art was conveying.
Well, if I was an ogre that can crush somebody's head with my 2 fingers, I'd be proud to. Next up, d-d-d-d-d.
What's the rest of the name?
That's it.
What? That's just a dog! This is... Okay. I
Go
get
off,
it.
I'm gonna
I
grab
get the
something
joke.
else from the fridge.
Level 4 normal effect monster, pendulum fusion. I get it. It's a weird dog card, and you called it d-d dog. I get the joke. This is not the real card. You're fucking with me.
No, it's real.
No, it is not.
No.
Can't fucking believe. Well, here's d-d dog, everybody. It's a dog. They put some fucking chain chomps on him, but guess what? That's still just a dog.
The friendliest bulldog on the planet. His name is Bubbles. I had the same train of thought as you when I saw this card. I thought, oh my god, that's just a dog, but he has a weird color. That's it. When I first saw this card, I thought that he had like 3 legs, and his front leg was like 2 legs fused into one, and tied with that spike at the front. But no, it's a normal dog with 4 legs.
That's a bipod dog.
Yeah, this is what
I
you
can
get.
understand
This
why,
is
because every other d-d-d we've seen.
this is what you get out of 3 Bimpy and 2 Bape.
Smashed and slammed.
This is 5-headed dragon, but for dogs.
I don't like looking at him. I feel bad that he has to be here.
Well, okay, hold up. Something interesting about him. There's like his eyes are weird. There's like his eyes are so dry. He's got no humidity in his apartment.
Have you ever seen a bulldog? They all just look like this.
Oh, okay. Well,
They all look like they woke up in the midst of the world's worst hangover. d-d fight of the dry eye.
all right. Well, thanks. I guess they were like crunching for time again with this one. Boy, this guy looks like he crunches something. I'm also struggling to add anything here. Fuck this.
Yeah,
thing.
fuck this dog.
Hit to screen. d-d Vice Typhon.
Alright, let me get a good look at this guy.
Hmm.
I wish I hadn't gotten a good look at this guy.
This is like such. This is so
One
not.
tit?
Well, you ain't you, Bell. Your ass is not you, Bell. Get out of here. This is like not a d-d-d monster.
It kind of is. I mean, your arm is a snake, and your torso is completely out of proportion with the rest of your body. That's what d-d-ds are, I'm pretty sure.
It is a mythological creature, like a Typhon is that, but I'm not feeling any d-d vibes from this based on what we've seen so far. I don't see any letter, I don't see any orbs, I don't see no nothing.
Oh, I'm seeing an orb, alright.
Where?
On the chest.
Is there like tits that
There is one tit there that you can see.
I guess
There's one single tit resting.
there's like a
on
bare
the stack of
definition of a
plates.
tit. Yeah, sure. It's whatever. Like green guy, Medusa head, snake body. Yeah,
Hold on, zoom back
Typhon
in.
again. Yeah, okay.
Zoom back in. Those snakes, the little snakes on his head, are fucking screaming at the thing. They hate that guy. He is such a smug ass.
Yeah, they prefer to be shaved off.
Why he rocks?
I don't really care about this guy at all.
Why does he have like a jester's ruff made of rocks?
Yeah, that's the most interesting part about this art. It's the rocky hide on the middle and around his neck. But again, not much I can comment on. There's
Yeah, They tried to draw 3 monsters and failed to draw 1. Get out of here.
Thanks for killing the vibe, Vice Typhon. Wow.
What the fuck? I'm so mad at you.
Stop yelling at Swirl Slime, asshole. Well, now we're reaching our first d-d-d. So all of these guys were just from a different dimension, but they weren't demons. Now this is a demon. Now get ready for a bona fide fucking freak, you know? This is a demon, alright? Here it comes. Get ready for it, asshole. Get ready for this! d-d-d Rebel King Leonidas! It's just a guy.
I get it. I understand now. DD is Latin, not Latin, what am I saying? It's Japanese for the Joker. So to the Joker, this normal guy is a demon.
Oh, there's nothing here.
No, it's just a guy. This is just a fucking rank 4 Xyz monster.
Nope,
from
it's
some
not
warrior
even.
archetype that searches a monster from the hand.
Select one heroic champion monster. Heroic challenger monster in your hand. Add it to your hand.
Shuffle your deck.
Like, the only notable thing about this guy is his stupid fucking sword that gets stuck on other people's swords. This is our
Sword
first
with a
demon.
strategic placed hole. Yeah, this. I mean, it's not a bad design. There's just nothing here. Differently designed dudes.
This is more like. It's more like CNG, completely normal guy.
RAM, regular ass man.
Red Letter Media. Alright.
Debatably designed.
Debatably designed dudes. Well, nice fucking Beyblade, man. I put it down. Alright, well, quite underwhelming. However, we're continuing on with our odyssey through the different dimension with a brand new demon. You ain't never seen no dragon like this. It's d-d-d Dragon King Pendragon.
Holy fucking shit.
I can feel you deflating halfway through that. Just
Like,
trying to be freaked out like, yo, it's the dragon.
it's every fucking Dragon Extra Deck monster I've ever seen, only this one has like little vents. He's got little glowing nips. He's got. I wanna tweak his little metal nipples. I hate him.
Yeah, this is like Darkest Diabolos, his fucking stupid alcoholic cousin they don't talk about.
Gloomy Diabolos. Borrowed ketamine.
This is like
Red Eye's mistake.
dimly lit Diabolos.
This is Odd Eye's conformity dragon. I hate him.
Normal eyes, boring dragon. It doesn't even look that bad. This is the context of everything we've seen so far. Just like, badass fucking dragon man, yeah! I don't dislike him, it's just like, this guy was made for a starter deck and it shows.
Yeah, you're a fucking box art, dude.
Yeah, this
You're
is
nothing.
this is a box art ass monster. It's there to be on the cover for a 10-year-old to go, man, baby, and then it gets washed at locals because the deck sucks and the monster sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, this is solely to fuck with children.
And
I don't appreciate that.
his name is Pendragon, but there's no pen. Get out of here.
There's just dragon.
d-d-d Supreme King Kaiser.
Oh.
Alright, Cthulhu
So
is back.
I've heard a lot. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's it. Cthulhu is back, everybody, and this time he's Caesar.
I gotta be real. I'm taking a bit of a break. I know there's been new expansion news. I don't want to play Final Fantasy XIV right now.
I wouldn't know. I don't play it. Sorry, the
This
joke
is what
landed
every
flat.
character, every fucking plate-wearing class in Final Fantasy XIV looks like this and uses a sword that looks like that.
Right. Well, I don't have much to say here because, alright, I see your theming. You were told Caesar. You made a slightly freaky guy that looks like Caesar. I am noticing...
I made Freaky Caesar.
I need you to put a little buffalo sauce in my Caesar salad.
And by buffalo sauce, we mean facial tentacles.
I want to point out I'm noticing the little fucking thing on his sword is the same thing that was like kind of all over Proud Ogre, Proud Chevalier. Those blue LED dots are kind of becoming a visual staple of the deck, and I don't know what they're supposed to be.
They make as much sense as the leather straps from earlier.
Right.
It looks like a fucking Tesla charging port, and I don't grasp it.
Somebody called it an ashtray. I'm gonna refer to it as that now.
The Konami ashtray.
Alright, well...
Incredible.
It's whatever, it's fine.
This fell off a cliff the moment we got to the monsters that are usually insane. Like, you can rely on an extra deck to be the most...
We're not in the extra deck yet, though.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, we're in the high-level main deck. Don't worry, we're getting to the extra deck.
I cannot tell the difference.
We are halfway through.
Okay.
Alright.
God bless.
Don't worry, we have some kickers coming in.
Good lord.
d-d-d, Super Sight King 0 Maxwell.
Maxwell. Oh. Oh, I see you.
Scanning for testicles. Me, 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 d-d-d-d-d, me, me, me.
I hate how this card makes me feel. I feel like I'm being deeply perceived right now. I'm like pinned back in my chair because this thing with its stupid fucking dial eyes is like staring at me.
This like looking at this feels exactly like crossing the road and you catch a like side eye, catch a stranger just staring at you for like a little longer than you'd think, and it starts getting uncomfortable because he's not breaking eye contact.
Cyber Dragon Nutsack Inspector. I think there's a world.
d-d-d proctologist.
There is a world where Yu-Gi-Oh players post this picture under fan art. And they're the worst people you can
I am perceiving it extremely hard. I am hard. This is what I post under all of Comic Hand's Right and Artworks. Anyway, extremely funny Skibidi Toilet ass card.
This is what Skibidi toilets look like to me.
Everything looks like Skibidi Toilet to me. Go ahead, let's try these Skibidi Toilet Vision goggles. Does everything look
These Skibidi Vision goggles. This is what it looks like when you put those on.
That's not funny. Who's Maxwell? Hold up.
This is Maxwell. What are you talking about?
Super Psych King.
Super Solvers.
Super duper fucking uber turbo goober. His name... Based after James Clerk Maxwell, a Scottish scientist who was responsible for discovering electromagnetic radiation.
Did he look like this?
Oh my god, he did! I just checked his Wikipedia page.
Charles Maxwell, relative of Birdo.
Likely this monster is a reference to Maxwell's demon. As its user, Reiji Akaba would be able to perform the impossible action detailed by this concept.
The impossible action of using this card?
Hold up.
I don't know what this card does.
I know this is from the manga, which was like a fever dream. I don't remember anything about the cards in it, other than the card called God, which turned out to be shit. Okay, before damage calculation, this card attacks an opponent's defense position monster. You can change the defense of that monster to 0 until the end damage step. It also inflicts piercing damage. Wow!
It's a rush duel card.
It's
That's literally like every high-level Rush duel card.
hold up, it's also got a pendulum effect. You can target one face-up monster in the field. Its defense becomes 0 until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. You can only use this effect. So the impossible action in question is reducing a monster's defense to 0. Oh my god, I just checked the Wikipedia page for Maxwell's Demon, and that's exactly what it outlines. I opened the Wikipedia page for Maxwell's Demon, and I saw the graphic, and I do remember reading on about this. I just didn't remember the name. I'm struggling to think how this concept refers to reducing a monster's attack to defense to 0, because it's about splitting molecules between based on speed. If there's a demon that opens a door for molecules to pass through, and that's why this reduces defense.
So, will you be paying with cash or card today, sir?
Sir, this is a locals. Oh, next monster. You have a bit of a history with the next monster. You will remember this one.
Oh boy.
I know you will remember this one when I show it to you.
I hope not.
Okay. You most people.
I just want to say,
Yeah. It's been fun.
Statements I may have made in the past were not reflective of any feelings I may have had
About
any person or persons.
About Oblivion.
About any person or any person.
Especially about d-d-d, Oblivion King, Abyss Ragnarok.
Oh. Look at his little fiddle-dee-dee ass shoes.
Manspreading and slipping off the chair.
He is completely off the fucking Zan, trying to stay in the chair. He's got his jolly little wooden Dutch clogs scraping against the floor, offering him no traction. He's gonna be on the floor like 10 seconds after this picture.
This is how I was in the toilet before the stream.
What, falling off?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
God.
Can I'm sorry, can I put your attention to the position of his hands, which indicate that they drew this guy first and then they drew the chair later? Because his hands don't fit the fucking position of the chair, especially the right one. Like, it looks like he's supposed to be resting it on something, but he's not.
No, he's drawing it back. He was just scratching himself before you walked in.
Alright, okay. He was scratching his nuts, clearly. He doesn't feel the need to cover that up.
True. I don't think that's even slightly true. You look down there, there is a motherfucking camel toe.
He was scratching his puss. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He was airing out, dude. Everyone's gotta do it.
Just let me get let me get a little freshness on here. Oh,
It smells like a fucking mechanic's garage down there. He needs a minute.
he's got the fucking Jinzo Lord leather Dr. Octopus straps under the back. He's probably gonna use them to fucking tie himself to the chair so it doesn't fall off again.
This is the guy who controls all the fucking weird leather straps everyone else is wearing.
Yeah, and then he fucking beats them. They
Throws
like
you
it.
against the wall with him. I'm never eating pussy in the different dimension again.
Fucking the clown shoes, the slipping off the chair, and he's still got those aren't orbs. They're like little gems circles, but they tried.
Yeah, he's got some UI elements on his fucking crotch and tits, but other than that, he's pretty clean.
Like fucking shoves those butt plugs up all the other d-d-ds and then swings them around like a baseball.
He's got like a set of retractable plugs.
I just have to admire his power, honestly.
Yeah, this guy rules. It's been a long time since I've seen him, which is to say I've never seen him.
Right, I've seen most of these
this
monsters
guy
for the first time in my life.
This guy fucking rules.
Fitting the name, it's the Oblivion King, Abyss Ragnarok, with a side of cheese and some
Over
hash
easy.
browns. Over easy. It's not even like the most ridiculous name we got. We'll get this episode.
Not even close. What's next on the docket?
Like, you know, the moment we remove him from the screen, he's gonna fall off and go, "Oh my god, I can't believe I held on for that long."
Baroque ass Eldritch kind of pose.
Alright, next up, okay, this is gonna require some context, but this is
go
called
crazy.
Go exclamation mark d-d-d Divine Zero King Rage.
Why is it called that though?
Because it's supposed to be God d-d-d. I don't know, by the TCG version added the exclamation mark, like, go! Get him! But the rage at the end is supposed to be ragey based on his user, which looks like this. So you look at him side by side and the design makes sense. Alright? Alright.
No, but I'll
Yes.
take your word for it.
Now you look at him.
I'm seeing a twink, and then I'm seeing a
That's
guy.
that's Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. And
Okay, point taken.
yeah, well, that's just God d-d-d's Divine Zero King Rage. It's just, I don't like monsters looking like their users. I generally think it's kind of a corny practice. I think Utopic Zexal should be a card that was never allowed to exist, artwork or
That's true
effect-wise,
for a lot of reasons.
but Reiji is a very cool-looking character, unlike Zexal Yuma, so I can tolerate this.
Yeah, we have a very firm minimum on stupid hair here.
Hmm.
The ass plug cape is killing me a little bit.
The cape is like
But-
the most Reiji's cape is like the strongest part of that character's design, because there's a moment in the manga where he like hardens it and uses it like a boomerang. So you know what? I can completely forgive them for wanting to go all out with that. Not cape, scarf, whatever. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I can fetch the page for you.
Please don't. Yeah, this guy's fine. He's just not a d-d-d.
Found the page. You're gonna have to give me a second. Say something else about him while I look for this.
He has the most formulaically drawn six-pack I think I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
It does
yeah.
not look like human muscle. That looks like some fucking gel packs that you squeeze to relieve stress. I
Right.
think if I elbowed him too hard, he would pop, and then all kinds of fun goo would come out of him.
Yeah, he looks like somebody soaked him in milk with the intention of throwing him into walls. Alright, so the reason why the scarf is so prominent is because Reiji Akaba's scarf can do this.
Okay, well, what?
Can you?
Why? Why?
I don't think you understand the vision.
I don't. I really don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's
Not
how scarves work.
Oh right, sorry, I forgot about the Yu-Gi-Oh's adherence to logic, its most treasured aspect.
Oh, don't give me that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, when Kaiba fucking blocked that goon's pistol with that copy of Gekuten no Megami, I was like, you know what? I could do this in real life.
I believe you.
Yeah, motherfucker, no response to that, huh?
We'll just have to agree to disagree on this one.
Yeah, that means I win. d-d-d Doom King Armageddon.
Oh, this sounds frustratingly familiar. It's just a robot cocoon What is with DDDs and nobody ever finishing fucking drawing one? You had to draw the rest of the monster. You can't just draw the head, some shapes, and say, "Oh, fuck it, it's level 10, it has 1,000,000 attack." Like,
It does. It is and it does.
the fuck it does. This is not real.
So this was like their first real boss monster. This was like in the second OP as the representative of, this is it, this is what the archetype's about, baby. This fucking, the evil prism is gonna get you.
Get him out of that whack-ass crystal prison.
He is the crystal prism.
I wish there was more to it, because I know it would be really funny. But there just is not.
Oh, you wish there was more to him?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I want to see more of him.
Okay.
Oh, yes! Yeah! This is what I'm talking about. Look at the size of that orb. Holy smokes! Oh my god, he's got apertures, he's got big old claws. This is something Eggman would ride in, and I would have to bump into its head so that he doesn't kill me. This is sick. This fucks. I love him. Oh.
Nobody has ever reacted to this card, I think, like this before you tonight.
This is a fucking breath of fresh air.
I think what we're experiencing here can be referred to as a frog in a boiling pot syndrome. Because if you saw this by itself before all these other cards, you would not be habituated enough to it to react like that.
You're probably right, but after 10 cards of like D&D guy in a fucking suit, I'm amazed. I'm aback. I'm aghast. He has so many empty slots for orbs because they just didn't finish him. We're seeing beauty in creation. We're seeing something that no other human will ever see in their lifetime because nobody fucking plays D&Ds anymore. d-d-d.
D&Ds.
I wish nobody played D&D anymore.
I summon D&D Beholder. Show me one card in your hand. Okay, your turn.
I fucking get up from the table and leave.
This is this is d-d-d Chaos King Apocalypse. The last one was Doom King Armageddon. So just so you know they're evil, and these are the CEOs.
Of course.
Yeah. This is your boss. This is Jeff Bezos. Yeah, we had Zuckerberg, now we got Bezos and all that. I'm kind of struggling to add anything here because going back to the numbers pathetic aesthetic, this is like a stupid fucking flying object.
Yeah, but at least it's a guy. He's got arms. He's got a head. I can at least understand how this would interact with something in reality. Like I can peep the horror.
Bro, I swear I've seen this in real life before.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Do you truly expect me to believe that? Me, the browsers of our science?
d-d-d Vice King Requiem.
Hyper intelligent empath. Much like this guy.
d-d-d hyper intelligent empath with a heart of gold.
I love that he doesn't even get arms. They were just like, you know what? Spin these little hooks around and maybe you'll catch on something.
Just go at them. Just rush in.
Oh.
Fire your beams.
This is a fucking JRPG boss.
Yeah, this is like late game Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, I've killed this before.
It's not designed to move. It's not designed to really look like anything. It's a big sprite that you line your guys up in front of, and it does its big attack, which kills one of your dudes each turn. It's fine.
Yeah, he goes... Solve my riddle.
Solve my orbs.
Yes, he goes...
Learn my riddle.
Solve my riddle, and he summons like 3 shapes that you have to kill in order based on like the color of the background. And then... you take 999 damage.
And then the Dragoon runs off the side, and everyone's like, well, I guess we should wipe now. And you're just left standing there because everyone else jumped off the side. And then someone says, I love how friendly this MMO community is. And then you start biting. Then you just start fucking biting.
You don't pay my crafting points.
You don't pay my tribute.
You don't pay my life points.
That sucks.
Somebody says you sound really different. Does he?
Do I?
I don't think so.
I think I sound about the same as I always do.
Think you gotta... Yeah, you sound hideous. So yeah, as per usual.
Oh,
Sorry,
fuck,
that was
I
mean.
know what's going on. Sorry, let me... I need to...
You don't sound fine. I'm fucking around.
Okay, here we are.
oh.
So, sorry about that. I had something in my throat.
Thanks, guys. Now we have to deal with this.
I don't know what the problem is. This is my real voice.
Right, I forgot. Well, moving on. So this is the first exotic monster we have. It is the fusion variation of Doom King Armageddon.
Oh,
d-d-d-d Super Doom King Purple Armageddon.
Oh, shit. Why did it have to be purple? How is he on a dragon?
No, it's
You
not.
can't...
Oh, I see what's going on here. It's a Zork reference.
Oh yeah, it is. It's Zork, but they didn't have the dignity to give him legs. So
Mm.
instead of being like a dragon fucking dink, he's just sitting on there.
Right.
We've gone from JRPG boss to Kirby boss, and I am left purely unsatisfied.
Dude, did you know Kirby lore is actually pretty dark? Yeah.
No, could you spend the next like 3 hours telling me about that?
Yeah, so actually, Kirby games seem really nice and friendly and silly on the surface, but there's actually an interdimensional eldritch war going on behind the scenes. You can see it in Kirby 66, The Adventure of the Hell World, where Kirby gets his apple stolen and he has to find King d-d-d in the different dimension where there is the demon, and he scared me so much when I was 8. This is not for kids.
Alright, so you were going 80 in a 35 miles per hour residential zone.
I don't know what happened. I kind of blanked out for a second. Like, I don't remember the last minute
You
or
were
so.
possessed by an unclean spirit.
There was a purple Armageddon in my head right now. Right, so this is Doom King Armageddon, but they told like what if it was purple and they made him purple. There's not much else to add. It's like a bit of Zork. Just paste a bit of Zork on him, that's it.
Could you give him a dash of Zork? I
Yeah.
don't want... Hold on.
Yeah?
Stop everything. Why does he have wings?
Because Zork had wings?
Yeah, but he doesn't need wings. He's resting on the back of something that has wings. What is he gonna do? Is he helping?
That's simply too much. I agree.
This is what we call, in the Yu-Gi-Oh art review world. This is a very, very competitive field. You probably don't know a lot about it. We call that a little cinema sin. It's just a little mistake.
I like to look at quirky Yu-Gi-Oh art, notice details I'm not particularly fond of, and go ding.
If someone out there is doing that with your YouTube channel, I will find you.
I do that when watching back my own videos.
I say ding aloud to myself.
Yeah, ding, and I feel a little tinge in my prostate.
And then the blood starts coming out of my nose, and then I black out.
d-d-d Super Doom King Bright Armageddon.
Oh, thank God.
What if it was white instead? Oh, this is supposed to be Zone. From the final villain of 5Ds.
The guy who makes the Animal Crossing porn? It looks like this?
Oh, Zone. Alright.
There we go.
It was only one. That's why I had to fuck. Anyway,
And it's the only thing I know of them. I'm sure you have a much broader...
You don't know anything else of... We're not starting that conversation.
Someone did not make that one Anka flag.
Yeah.
Being fact-checked on all sides.
Right,
today.
yeah, okay. Get his
All right.
ass.
I get it, all right? I don't know a lot about fucking animated porn. I'm sorry.
So
I've failed the Yu-Gi-Oh community.
So that's it's a zone. It's the final villain from 5Ds, where it was an old guy in like a fucking scooter that he had big arms on the side, and he used Time Lords, and this is a reference to that. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They definitely Yu-Gi-Oh artists love to just draw things. They don't have to be connected to the monster. They don't have to be like anything more than adjacent to the monster. It's like, I'm just gonna draw a big fucking ring, and how it logically connotes to the rest of this, I'm just not even gonna think about. It's fine.
It's
And everyone
right.
else at Konami is like, yeah, that's what's up.
It's a pleasing color scheme because it's like a Vylon, and I like Vylons because it's, you know, yellow and white is nice on the eyes. It's easy. As far as like abstract NFOs go, I can tolerate this piece of shit.
It's pretty alright.
He's got the
I mean,
famous Tesla coil from d-d Savant Nicola on the side. No.
any Vylon could look like this if they just committed to going to the gym just like 2 hours every day, 5 days a week. It doesn't have to be a lot. You can just go right after work, do a little lifting, drink a little smoothie, run a couple feet, and you will look like this.
I wish I looked like this. d-d-d Super Doom King Dark Armageddon. Ooh.
Oh man, I hate when the Armageddon gets all dark.
Ah.
And then there's a guy who comes out of the fucking magic mirror.
Sold my
The
riddle.
least favorite part of my day is when a guy comes out of the magic mirror to ask me fucking riddles.
What
And
did
it's
this guy
always
ask?
this guy.
What did he ask you?
How many snakes are my legs?
Alright, sure, good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a trick question.
Ah.
Those aren't legs.
Oh no.
And he always gets me with that one every time.
That's a classic. I am. Is this guy supposed to be a reference to Divine Serpent Ge?
I couldn't even guess. I don't think anyone has thought about Divine Serpent Ge in 15, 25 years.
Because it's supposed to be Don Townsend? No, but Don Townsend had. He kind of visually, he kind of looks like a fucking rank up magic.
I guess.
Yeah, like the Barian symbol.
This
kind
is like
of.
Don 11. I hate
Yeah, okay, this kind of looked like the Barian, because it is the Xyz monster. And yes, it's supposed to be like the Barian symbol, right? I was just
guess.
thinking because the rank up symbol and Barian symbol all very like abstract imagery, but this is like a fucking evil insect and snake thing. It's coming out of a magic mirror to ask you riddles, and I don't particularly care about the rest.
I don't know what Pokemon legendaries are supposed to be anymore.
Yeah. This is a Tornatus. This is like the anorexic Tornatus. So I will say it looks the least like Armageddon out of its evolutions or the evolutions that we've seen so far, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. Whatevs, we're finished with the Armageddon, so we can move on to
Thank God.
funny shit again. Or, well, not particularly funny, sorry. It's gonna be a
We'll
bit
make it work.
normal for a while again. Yeah, life's like that sometimes. Sometimes it's just normal. d-d-d Flame King Genghis Kongus.
You know, d-d-ds are a lot like life. Sometimes
Same.
things are strange.
True.
Sometimes shapes don't make a lot of sense. Sometimes you put a rhino-shaped helmet on your head and willingly go out looking like this.
Every day.
Every single day of your life. I love that he has everything, like, totally robot moded out. He's got the smooth robot armor. He's got some Mega Man shit with his gloves. He's got this robot master helmet. And then he's got the fucking fantasy rogue boots with the big flops on the bottom. Incredible. Impeccable.
I'm more so, like, fascinated by what's behind him?
Fire.
No, not the background. I mean, the little fucking the two things on the side.
Oh, his like little
Po-
tangry
the
towers.
pokers, yeah.
Yeah, those are just in case anyone comes up behind him. They can't say, "Hey, where's your pokers?" Because they're right there.
Oh my god. So many times in my life that I wish I had a pair of pokers sticking out my back so people don't ask me where they are.
You never want to be caught lacking in these streets.
Genghis Kongus, everybody.
His sword does not have a cutting edge. His sword is flat at the edge. It's round
Yeah.
everywhere else. This is a paddle.
He's
Why are you using a paddle?
he's
sir?
kind of too rounded all over. Yeah. Also, that hilt, oh my god, why is it so... That's like a hammer sword, like the hammer's the other end.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
This guy is a choking hazard, and I would not let my child play with him.
He's a choking hazard. I'm gonna choke him out if he stays on my screen any longer. However, he did a doobie and became Flame King High Genghis.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, the pokers got big. So
Yep.
they can't ask him, where's your big pokers?
Well, when you get addicted to marijuana, your pokers start growing and getting all thick. And then you grow an extra set of arms. And then your sword sets on fire, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, like flames? Swords?
never
Like a
want
flame
this to
swordsman?
happen. If you look like this, you're too far gone, and we have to put you down. This is the risk that every addict takes every time they take a puff of weed. Now, you think about that. The next time you want to buy some vapes from the vape store that you don't even know what's in those to begin with.
Yeah, don't buy from the dealer called High Genghis. I like that his shield has also evolved into just straight up a door.
Well, it's every shield in its own heart is a door, and that is the proverb that this entire image is based on. You'd know that if you knew anything about the classics.
Yeah, I didn't read that part of Tao Te Ching. Uh,
But you read the rest of it, obviously.
I did. It's not very long.
You'd know.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Well, it's a dude's.
Yeah.
The big hand took all the big swords. I like that the
Heroic challenger monster.
yeah, I like that the hilt has also expanded. It's just everything about the monster like got inflated.
Yep, there's now more of everything. We've inflated your monster, sir.
Yeah. What else?
Welcome to DeviantArt. We've inflated your monster.
d-d-d-d Dobson. Different dimension Dobson.
Dan Drew Dobson,
What about other monster?
please. I would love other monsters. Imagine being at Genghis.
Imagine being at Pendulum Zone. Next up we have the third fusion, d-d-d Oracle King the Arc, as in Jean the Arc.
Oh.
Hello, ma'am. You look exceedingly simple today. What's going on?
What the fuck is up, fucking Fate Grand Order?
It's not fake Grand Order. This is literally like recolored, what's it called? Saint Joan, like a Gen 1 fusion monster. I'm pretty sure she has the same stats actually.
I think she does, but this is literally like if Fate Grand Order got sneezed on by Darkstalkers. It's upsetting me.
I get what you're getting at aesthetically, but both those things have better designs going on than this. I mean, this is fine. It's just
Fine,
I'm
I
not
guess.
getting my dick blown off like I was like an hour ago.
I like her bangs. Give her that.
Yeah, I like her hair, her normal ass hair on this fucking vampire night woman. Also, did you know this monster's only effect is like that instead of losing life points, you gain life points?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you have to run it because DDDs lose life points to make plays.
Well, to the Joker, a burn deck is. A life-
I'm gonna kill you in real life with a gun in DDDs.
I'm gonna go to the different dimension, and nobody knew you. Don't laugh at that.
I like that one better. Yeah, this is probably just like an evil, fucked up version of Saint Joan where she actually has an effect. This is fine.
Well, this is what I think about your religion, sheeple. In my eyes, Joan of Arc actually has devil wings and big thighs, and she's giving me her sword because I'm really hot.
This is what I'm talking about. That's how I interpreted the story. It's fine. You know,
Whatever.
I need some
hate it.
garbage to freshen up.
Yeah, spray something bad on us.
Well, I don't know how you feel about d-d-d Dragonbane King Beowulf.
I don't feel a fucking thing about him.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at this, and at first I'm like, okay, there's nothing here. It's just a fucking dog guy. I see some belts. I see that we've got a little more consistency with the general d-d-d style. I like that. This kind of feels like we finally have a single complete monster guy, and it's great. Then I look up past his shoulders to see his fucking, like, horse collar ponytail thing, and immediately I've just forgotten everything else I ever thought. Why is this happening? Why is there an almond coming out of his head?
Fuck. Think a fucking beetle just flew into my throat. I hate his stupid face. Yeah, Beowulf, baby, check it out, bitch.
It fully, between that, his stance, and the ruffle of his pants. These are the things I look for in a man.
He's doing the
His
fucking
face,
Joey
the ruffle of his
face.
It looks like he shit himself, and he's trying to get out of here before you realize.
No, it looked like he shit himself and he doesn't care.
Got a couple pounds of weight in the trousers. First, I'm gonna fuck you up, Spider-Man.
You're not a fan of my color, are ya? Let's see what you think when you get colored. Then he just fucking starts strangling.
Why does look at his fucking night elf ass ears? What dog has ears like that? It's so unrealistic to how dogs look. I can't believe it.
Yeah, this is mostly just a normal dog. Otherwise,
This is just a regular old dog.
d-d dog too. d-d wolf.
I wanna do like pull-ups on the rings on his fucking horse collar.
Yeah, like I think we're stretching so hard to find something ridiculous here because the collar is really—it's not even that big of a deal.
It's a
but
huge deal. It
is
looks
it?
fucking stupid.
It looks stupid, but the rest of him is fine. It's like whatever, man. I need to make fan fiction about why he's making a stupid face to make this entertaining.
Yeah, well, that's our job here. Clock in and let's get to it.
Like seeing a completely average, normal monster that kind of has a hint of a grin. What if he shit himself and pooped himself and throws shit and poop at you and said, "I'm the shitty poop man"?
That's the greatest idea I've ever heard. God, sorry. Can we get away from d-d diapers?
Wait, his pants do kind of look full. Sure, let's get Well, have fun thinking about that every time you play this guy, fellas.
Yeah, all the times I'm gonna play this guy. I'm gonna be thinking about how he dropped a fucking load in his pants.
d-d-d, Wave Oblivion King, Caesar Ragnarok. And then some.
Okay, speaking of guys who look like they shit themselves.
Yeah, but this guy's like, why? Why has this happened to me? This
Yeah,
grippers.
he's committed. He's straining the rest of that
It's like,
shit.
"Grrr!" Like you're talking about me on the toilet before stream. Jesus Christ. You know that, fuck it. I'm gonna do the first World of Warcraft reference on here. You know that loading screen of Bolvar? With the slinky?
He's trying to describe it to you. He's like, no, the one where he goes, "Argh!" like that. Why does he have seatbelts?
Wait.
Why is he surrounded by seatbelts?
He also has the fucking Jinzo whips on the back.
Yeah, but they're not pointy or like orbs. They look like fucking airline seatbelts.
Please strap in. This one's gonna get a little nasty.
As we discussed, yes. This fucking Digimon-ass design, I don't know.
It's mostly just a guy, otherwise.
Why are
Big
all his
guy.
fingers the same length?
Bane. What that was scary. Anyway, yeah, this doesn't make me feel any. He does emanate a sort of force, you know? Like the
that sort
fucking
of blue Gatorade aura.
yeah, absolutely. This is Mountain Dew Code Blue or whatever. I've never had Mountain Dew in my life.
This guy is like if Pepsi Man was afraid.
Man, ever since I first played Pepsi Man, I've been buying Pepsi instead of Coke because I live in fear that if I do buy Coke, Pepsi Man's gonna come over to my house and crush my nuts like a can of soda.
See, again, this works if he's the one explaining that to you. He's demonstrating to you how Pepsi Man would crush his nuts.
Right, so imagine Pepsi, but it's a man.
Okay.
Like, that's fucked up,
Then what
right?
happens? Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I'll be real with you.
So, if you bought Coke, but there was a man that looked like Pepsi right there, and he said, "Put that down, fiend," what would you say?
So, do I know he's talking to me in this situation?
Yeah, he's facing you and he's saying, because that's what Pepsi Man says.
Well, I tell him I'm not a fiend. I'm a beast.
d-d-d Gust King Alexander.
Oh, nice fucking hat, dude. Oh.
He's got like he's like a reverse swordfish.
My fellow lords, one of my advisors said to me that my armor is too phallic. Do you agree?
No, sire. It looks positively scrumptious.
Look at that fucking cat penis that he's got lovingly modeled on the top of his head.
He's like, again, I just see like a swordfish on the side. And God, what's with the glowing bolts all over him? They need to, like, they had to glue this guy together and cauterize him with bolts and screws.
I mean, that's true of every fucking monster we've seen so far. Their anatomy alone makes it look like they're held together by duct tape and prayers.
Nobody's answering these prayers.
Why does he have like a coin bolted?
Yeah.
to the end of his
What's up with that? That's like a shitty Kamen Rider toy. Like, hey, spin the fucking coin at the top. The guy that used this weapon will die next week.
It's Bitcoin. It's what I'm about.
This is like almost just a guy, but he doesn't look great.
No, he looks like shit.
Yeah, beautiful flowing cape on this stupid piece of shit.
Unbearable. We need to move on.
d-d-d. Oh, he another doobie guy. d-d-d Gust King High Alexander.
What? What do you have to be so happy about, dude? Why are you looking all triumphant when you have to stand like that?
He's bulked up so hard.
His helmet has extruded from its foreskin of steel, and now he is nude before us.
This looks like when you build a Gunpla wrong on purpose. This is like an intentionally fucked up model kit. Like, you forgot to adjust the hips properly.
Ah, no, man. Gundam's like jazz. It's all about the parts you don't glue on.
Again,
I like how his final form is, I flipped over my sword.
yeah, the
so
coin
that
is at the
thumb
bottom
focused
now. I like that the cape is now, it kind of looks like butterfly wings. That's neat, but he's still got the stupid bolts, and he's got this fucking moronic pose that he's in. How does he fucking move his big stupid legs? I hate him.
He just totters back and forth.
Can you imagine what the backside of this guy looks like? Can you imagine what his ass
Boy, I can
is?
imagine it. good God, can I? Look at those hips on him. He is
Childbearing.
walking around, fucking double wide dumperooski, fully cheeked up in his final form. He's my little butterfly, green, back, and blue, making colors in the sky.
I think his like left and right ass cheek are separated by his entire like torso and crotch.
Damn, dog, for real? Okay, well, the the fucking goatsy gatai is killing me. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
He has a cod piece. I see, Chad. He's got a cod piece. I feel like several monsters have had a cod piece so far.
Fucking nuclear silo. Good God.
Hey, damn, what you packing in there? Oh God, it's weapons of mass destruction. d-d-d Cursed King Siegfried. It's the last synchro.
Man.
Oh, I love
Gosh,
this guy.
Rooney.
This guy's just awesome. Fuck you if you disagree.
It's just Raiden.
Yeah, medieval Raiden.
Why is he here? It's just, this is not a d-d-d.
I think we've established that there is no rule for DDDs at this point. They can just look like whatever.
They should at least look, you know, incoherent, curvilinear, terrifying, covered in orbs or some extraneous shit. We need some sense that no human hand has ever touched this image.
But you agree that he's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would play
I'd let him
his
hit 'cause
action.
He's goofy.
You would what?
Nothing.
Can you? I didn't pick that up. I talked over it,
said-
sir.
I said I'd let him hit because he's goofy.
Ah, okay. I thought you said something like goofy, droopy, goopy. Like, what's going on there?
I
What?
let him hit because he got that goofy droopy.
But is there some slang that I missed that I'm glad I don't know about?
Garbage.
The only thing I don't like about him is the mouthpiece, like the chin covering the mouth. But besides that, I'm cool with it.
Imagine him trying to talk around that.
So, you finally. Oh god, my chin.
He just gets like wetter because spit starts pooling in that fucking trough
Oh,
that's
fuck.
sitting in front of his mouth.
Fuck it, let's fight.
A few millimeters of iron.
It changes a man. Alright, that's the last synchro.
Thank God.
Next up, the first exceeds Wave King Caesar.
All right. Go home, dude. You don't.
Look at his face!
Just go home. Just spare yourself the humiliation. I know you came here stanced up, but just you got a wife and kids. You're old. Go home. You're so old.
This is the first monster whose face I don't see, but I can think, oh, this guy is at least 60.
I'm going to attack you now.
Here comes my swing.
Here comes my mighty swing.
My powerful blow will hit you. I will destroy you in 16, 18, 23 hits.
I feel so bad, dude. Fucking. They didn't have to do Leonardo like this after the show ended.
Parry this one. Casual.
He is shaped exactly like a Ninja Turtle, though.
Yeah.
You sound sad.
How can I not? Look at him.
He's wilting in his armor.
I imagine Wave. Do you think Wave King Caesar wakes up every morning? He looks in the mirror, thinks,
No, they called me Wave King back in the day. But I'm not really making waves anymore.
They called me Wave King when I was young. Now they won't even wave to me.
King.
They won't wave to me or call me King.
Caesar.
They say words I'm not allowed to say when I walk past them.
sorry, I got emotional. can barely even hold up the sword.
He can barely even stand up straight.
It feels like if he swings, it'll get stuck in the ground, and he'll go.
Wait, I gotta pull this out.
Do you have like a garden trowel on you? I know it's kind of a long shot. If you could just help me dig this out, it'll only take like 15-20 minutes.
My second attack will be way stronger.
I'm gonna do a spinning attack. And the last time I did it, the sword flew out of my hands, and they told me not to do the spinning attack anymore, but they didn't take me to court or nothing, so they don't run my life.
I don't know if any of that came through. I'm sorry.
It did, and
Even worse.
it made me truly sad about the state of things. And this is
considered normal in our society.
yeah, and this is considered fusion in our society. This is d-d-d Wave King High Caesar. Wave High King Caesar. This is how he
this
sees
is what
himself.
He looked like when he was 20.
Yeah, this is like the image of himself from the past. How the fighty have Mullen?
Like, you can even see that his arms have definition here. His bodysuit is not just sagging like he's a pile of sausages in a garbage bag. This is a man. This is a normal person with a bright purple nut cup looking like Grimace.
Yeah. You know, in my head, I will imagine that he managed to get himself out of the slump and, you know, go back for one last show and really put in the work, put in the hours, take what's his, and he did it. It cost him his life, but for one last moment, he truly felt happy.
I don't think that happened. I think
No.
he got canceled on Twitter for saying something really bad, and then quit the internet for a while, and then decided that this was the time to spend the last of his savings on Vegas. And then an hour out of town, he just drove into a ditch and died, which was merciful for him in the end. And his kids inherited $17 each of his estate.
d-d-d's everybody.
They gained $17,000 each in debt.
Where's this story in the Master Guide?
We tell the stories that Konami's afraid to tell. Because we're not just telling stories, we're changing lives.
He said what they call him on the streets. It wasn't nice. Wait, he kind of
Wave King tries to recapture the past, instantly regrets it.
see what happens. So you see.
So you see.
Sorry, I don't want to bring attention to the fact that his legs kind of look like they're fitting into these clamps really awkwardly. It's kind of funny.
He's got like 1/3 of a Dragon Ball Z shoe.
Well, I hope that in his final moments, Wave King Caesar finds the solace of his past he's been looking for so fervently.
The last thing to run through his mind in the instant before he died
Is a
was
brick.
The punchline. Never I mind. That's way better.
Next up, d-d-d Stone King Darius.
Darius.
Okay.
What are you doing with that? Put that down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Look at his shoes.
I know you made
Look
it
at
in the
his
shop.
shoes.
I know you have. Oh my word!
Wait, the whole guy looks kind of like a jester, but not complete. Like this is when the funny guy gets mad. Don't mess with the funny guy.
I finally also get like a fucking magical after-school show transformation, except I have to look like this. Why does his armor have giant gaps, specifically right around his crotch?
We were talking about airing yourself out a while ago, so
And now that's true. He's probably a sweat factory down there.
yeah.
I think he's doing the right thing for himself.
This is like
He's the access.
this is like a rejected Destiny hero.
This is like a Necron that you threw against a wall.
I don't even dislike his weapon. I think the big fucking flail is cool, although probably functionally not as... I don't know how practical a great flail is. I don't think I've seen this kind of a weapon before, actually.
Yeah, but it's like normal flail head size and chain length, and then you have a whole quarterstaff. If you try to use that as a quarterstaff, you're just going to hurt yourself.
Nice waist though. Really keeping,
Oh,
really putting up unrealistic beauty standards for men here.
Is everything okay at home, dog? You don't gotta look like that.
You can just book it, man. You don't gotta be the jester anymore. Darius. Who's this guy based on?
This is the kind of guy who writes in his profile, "Yo, I'm quiet, but I'm real good with the jokes. You just gotta wait for me to open up to you." And then his jokes are all like the Peter Griffin voice that he can do. Not that I know anything about that. Think about someone who only has one voice. That's the only way they can be funny. What a pathetic person.
Wow, that sounds miserable.
I'm sorry.
No, that sounds like a miserable existence is what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
That's unfortunate. That's a joke, Jimballs. We know you have two voices. Do the other one.
All right, if you insist. But don't come out here often anymore. They don't like me over here.
Why? What did you do?
I can't talk about it until the trial's over, you know.
But 53 people? I mean, come on.
It was like 56, but they only found a few bodies.
Alright, well, this card is named after Darius I. Just kidding, it's Darius the First. I'm not...
Darius E!
The Emperor of the Achaemenid Empire, centered in ancient Persia. Darius ruled over the largest empire in antiquity, spanning from Macedon, Egypt to India. And he looked like this, and he had this weapon.
And he's still alive today, and he's coming for you.
d-d-d Marksman King Tell.
Oh.
Devil man, calling! Devil man, in my extra deck, yeah!
I must confess that I feel like a monster.
I love this.
I love him.
Yeah.
I know I've complained about guys who are just fucking dudes before, but no, this is great.
You can draw
Look
a cool dude, yeah.
Because he has weird shit going on. He's got an orb, he's got like monster shit happening. He's got a big fucking belt. This is the biggest damn belt I've ever seen. It's cinching his waist violently. You can see veins
can barely
around
breathe.
the top edge.
Yeah, you
No,
can't.
it's genuinely like constricting him. He is not yet like actualized enough in his gender to wear a corset, so he is really just torquing that fucking leather. Oh, I love him. I love him and his crossbow. I love his bionicle ball launcher.
Are those things on the side like supposed to be part of the outfit, or are those like arrows? Is that a quilt?
No, those are arrows.
It's not a cover, it's a quilt.
Those are just like, you know, some cosmetic piercings. He has them instead of nipples, and they're great.
Right.
Wait, he's an apple. That's what that. He's an apple that someone shot arrows through because he's William Tell. Okay, very funny.
Oh my god!
That makes this slightly worse for me because it's like, oh, you know, I'm an apple.
Oh my
god!
I've known this guy for. I've been talking about this guy since birth, and I've never noticed that. Oh yeah, that is an apple. Holy shit! How did you notice? Did you just notice that like on your own? That's insane. That's like so specific. It's not even that specific because he is William Tell, but like wow.
You don't expect the apple motif with Konami in particular. You don't expect it to be so subtle like this. Like,
you would expect the apple to be an orb.
Yeah, you would expect him to have like a giant gun that's an apple attached to his hand. And that's how you would expect that to be portrayed. Here, there's like this subtle visual thing going on. It's like a fucking triptych. It's scary.
And they still managed to cram in an orb onto something that I can't even tell what it is.
It's a big gauntlet that shoots something.
No, I mean, yeah, that's his stupid crossbow, but like, what part of it is supposed to be on? I know this is in the anime, so we can probably see it, but I can't be asked to pull that up. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool guy.
I
Loosen up the belt, fella. You can't breathe. It's not good for you.
Now, would you?
Obviously.
Okay.
Now, the last Xyz monster, d-d-d
Last one.
Duo Dawn King Kali Yuga.
Oh God. I don't go on Twitter that much anymore. Wow.
And
My life for Ner'zhul.
where was the Twitter joke going?
Kali, never mind.
Oh,
It's better nobody else does.
right. Schizo posting. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Old man getting up from chair, not realizing there was a photo shoot going on.
Put that fucking camera down.
Wait, are we doing? Oh, wait, hold up. And too late. They snapped him already.
I don't want anyone to see me like this.
Or he's doing kind of like a. Can you dim the lights a little bit? It hurts my eyes. I'm 70,000.
I don't want them to see me in my pointy shoes.
Yeah, but he's rocking the pointy shoes. Old people can do pointy shoes.
I guess. Maybe if they're Dutch.
The famously Dutch concept of the Kali Yuga.
No, of like clogs.
Yeah, I know. This
I'm being defamed here.
this guy's position is like a kind of like a semi-apology for what's his face, Destiny Destroy Evil King Armageddon slipping off, but he's not quite there. He looks kind of embarrassed.
Yeah, he's like trying to stand up. He doesn't want to be seen like this.
Yeah. Can you turn that off?
I do love though that he has this massive fucking gorget that expands the entire way behind his head, goes into this like extrusion in his chest, just so that it looks like his head is sitting on another tiny throne.
It looks more like his head is fucking ran through a pillory. Like it's stuck in something.
But also he has this enormous upper torso, these gigantic shoulders, and then the dinkiest little arms you ever did see.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I mean, he's old. Old.
Yeah, I guess. And when that fucking Maxwell horrible thing sticks its face up in your face, you're just like, please back away from me.
Why is he looking at me like that?
Why is he staring at me? I hate this fucking thing.
And then Swirl Slime rolls up. He's like, "He's a good friend of mine. He just wants to take a look."
I don't like him. Get him out of here.
Can somebody like start fucking Kickstarter for this pitch for the D? Can Konami, instead of making another animation chronicle compilation thing, can they start a d-d-d slice of life show? Thank you.
Give me $35,000 so I can buy another camera that doesn't talk to me.
The first Link monster. This was not good. d-d-d Abyss King Gilgamesh.
Oh man, I said no more fate.
Yeah, no, this is not the Fate Gilgamesh. This is the Final Fantasy Gilgamesh because he's got all those weapons.
If you had an MMORPG,
I don't.
say that you ran in like 2002 to 2006, this is what every max level player in your game would look like.
He's got so many weapons.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
they're glowing, and he's got armor, and that armor's glowing.
God, this is a throwaway Link monster. Holy shit.
Yeah. Where he mouth? Why he no mouth? Where mouth cut?
That it makes him threatening.
It does not.
Somebody asked me if I forgot the Demiurge. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it.
Anyway, yeah. Oh wait, Sword Cape. Yeah, Sword Cape. I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Silly.
He can damage you just by turning around.
He can damage himself just by walking forward.
Ow.
This
Ow.
sucks.
Ow. Man, you're not abstract enough to look cool while faceless. Sorry, man.
Yeah, this is mid. This is not good.
Whatever. Kind of very anime looking for a card that wasn't in an anime.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Give us meat. Give us something new.
I want some meat. Here's the other Link monster, d-d-d Divisor King Deus Machinex.
Those are a lot.
Here's the apology for that shoddy, stupid fucking throne guys. Yeah.
Holy macaroni.
Yeah,
Now
over.
come in closer. You want this shot? Come
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Come here. Look
get
at
in here, come in. Yeah, zoom in on that shit. Yeah,
This guy fucking rules.
yeah. This is no complaints here. Fucking 10 out of 10. Can we get a standing ovation?
Great seat, great posture. It doesn't look like he's just squatting on the fucking 1,000-year door. This is actually like a throne.
Reasonable
guy-
orb positioning.
He has his
Aesthetically
legs
appealing.
tastefully crossed, so we can't see the goods.
Yeah. But see, he's clearly got, he's got the. We can't see his balls, but we can see that he's got them. You know?
Obviously. I think that the fact that he's not just displaying them to the world like a harlot is in fact quite good.
Like a whore!
He's got shoes that are pointy, but they're not so pointy that it's tasteless. He's got some heels. This is the cuntiest fucking d-d-d I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's inviting you in, and he's gonna tell you about her little show called Rick and Morty.
Hey, you wanna sit down and watch Rick and Morty with your granddad? This is the funniest fucking show I ever seen. You kids are so funny.
Sit on my leg.
Sit on my lap. Here, I'll let you take a hit of the doobie. We're gonna watch Rick and Morty together. And he sounds like that, but this guy fucking rules.
Okay, granddad, I will. Yeah, no. This guy seems like he could engage you in the most boring activity of all time, and you'd still have a blast with it.
Exactly.
Look at his hair just fucking extending outwards.
Look at the fucking skibbity toilet fucking neck guard that he's got going on.
That's not Skibbity Toilet.
It is absolutely.
We've
Look
seen
at how it
Skibbity
rises up.
Toilet. I mean,
I
I
admit.
guess he's kind of Skibbity Toilet.
He's a little skibbity.
I don't want to start referring to things as Skibbity Toilet. But
It's like an adjective. He's a little skibbity.
yeah, skibbid like DDY, Skibbity.
Skibbity-d-d.
Ah no!
Oh, now we have the YouTube title.
All right. Great.
Ah.
No complaints here either.
Oh, 0.
Probably the best looking one overall, and a great monster too.
No fucking doubt. This guy's a winner.
I have a friend who is extremely mad that this guy doesn't have a sound animation in Master Duel.
I would be too.
Yeah, cause like, wow, really? Not this, but War Rocks get it?
I'm here to kill K.
Yeah, and he's Chaos.
Exactly.
Anyway, the final monster, if I didn't
Final
miss
monster.
any, I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
is d-d-d-d, Super Dimensional Sovereign Emperor Zero Paradox.
What is the extra D? All right, you had the other ones there. What does the last one mean?
Right, I was gonna ask that. What is your... Oh, I did miss one! I did miss one. I remember I had him on the list, but I missed him. Thank you for reminding me. I will get him on right after this one. But yeah, what is the extra D for?
I couldn't even guess. Different dimension demon David.
Donnie.
I don't like it. I don't like the sight of him. Again, you remember earlier, by any chance,
No.
when I said that Konami artists don't really worry about how the things they draw attach to other things they draw?
Yeah?
Look at his fucking arms. Look at where his arms don't join with his body because they're just coming out of portals.
Well, yeah, that's supposed to be like a cool thing, you know. He's all super dimensional.
This is goofy as hell.
He kind of
Could you zoom into his face?
his bottom health kind of looks like d-d-d evil. I wonder if they're related.
They could be. They are both kind of penile.
Yeah.
Okay, just zoom right in on his face there.
Can't
Just real
do
close.
more than that right now. But I can tell there's something freaky going on. It's based on the manga, so it would be deity. Oh, is it deity? Different dimension demon deity.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I guess.
Sure.
Whatever.
I prefer the driver. This is the designated driver. Different dimension designated driver. Would you let this guy drive you home after you get a little snoozy?
I wouldn't trust him within 1,000 miles of me if I was intoxicated.
The last D is Democrat.
As always.
The DDR is different dimension Republican. He drives the Ark. Yeah.
What, does he have like a bag over his head, or is that just like very ashy foreskin?
Yeah, that's like skin, and it's supposed to be like all demonic and penile and stuff because dicks are scary.
I mean, if this is what they looked like, I'd be pretty scared of them.
Yeah. I guess he lives up to the name. It's pretty unusual, if only for the portal hands.
Yeah,
not a good card though.
Sorry.
Yeah, what was it?
I was gonna say, yeah, it lives up to the name, but only if d-d-d-d stands for different dimension dog dick.
Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. Just kidding.
Everybody.
Here's d-d-d Destiny King 0 Laplace.
It's Laplace.
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 So this fucker always fascinated me because it's the icon of sin.
I mean, the thing is, I do respect the kind of artistry that goes into this, but I don't think that Judas Priest is going to sell any more albums with this on the cover.
This
See, here's the thing. If I saw a guy who was like old, I'm talking like in his 50s, wearing this on a shirt, I would think he was the coolest motherfucker on earth.
Wait a fucking second.
What's wait a fucking second? What's going on?
Zero Maxwell is based on Maxwell's demon. Zero
Okay.
Laplace is based on Laplace's demon.
I'm not sure why that's confusing. I mean,
It's not confusing. It's me only just catching on to that. That's kind of cool.
I mean, whose other demon would they be?
Mine. d-d-d Zero guy Rata's demon. That's cool.
I know the new codex was great. I'm not playing Dark Eldar.
Yu-Gi-Oh's obsession with Laplace is so funny. There's like 5 cards made that really? Huh.
Look
Can't
at the
think of
little.
them.
It's got a little Baphomet shit going on.
Yeah, this is pretty great as just like design. I wouldn't expect it to move. This is a good shirt.
Yeah, it's a great shirt. Like I said, if you showed me like an old guy who used to be like a biker and he was wearing this, I would think he was the coolest guy ever.
Yeah, and it's a cool, like, kind of an obscure reference too. Huh,
Yeah.
Neat.
Neat.
This is like probably my favorite one next to Machinax. Oh, oh.
Shit was worse because then I could be like more like Icon of Shit.
I will
But-
say, I don't like how they incorporated the orb here because it's just fucking holding it.
Well, he drops it on you, and that's why this is just a fucking Castlevania boss.
Mm.
It just bobs up and down. The sprite doesn't move. the
Yeah,
hands
yeah,
spread.
yeah, exactly.
That's why they design things like this.
He's gonna, I bet that orb is an atom and he knows exactly where it's gonna be.
Could you do something real quick for me?
Nope.
Okay. Hello?
Hi?
Could you do something real quick for me?
Nope.
I need you to zoom in right on the end of its nose.
On the end of its nose,
Like between the forearms of its inner set of hands.
it's kind of, this thing's kind of hard to work with, in OBS.
There you go.
Is this far enough? Should be far enough.
Yeah.
I can't do much more.
Muscle Man.
Oh. That's the monster.
He's gonna fight that thing.
Like that's phase 2. When you beat Laplace, that guy comes out and just decking you in the face.
It's Form 2.
All right.
If you take the arms away, though, that's
Yeah.
a penis.
That's a penis. We've seen many peni tonight. Now, that was the last monster hour. I did pick out just a few back rows, if you don't mind.
Okay, please.
First off is Dark Contract with a Swamp King. This is like their basic spell.
Oh, this one rules. I remember this one vividly.
Yeah.
A lot of these cards I have not recalled tonight, but the fucking face on Swamp King has lived with me for years.
Yeah, fusion, fuck yeah. Oh.
Doing in my gravestone.
I do like just... This is a good way to do a tribute to an old classic monster because it is a fusion-related card and it's fucking King of the Swamp. This is a guy that people ran for years because it's it's a good effect. And he's still doing it. I love when they incorporate an old monster into an unrelated archetypes artwork like that because, you know, it shows a kind of cohesion between artwork and mechanics, and it's awesome.
Very much so. And it's also very heartening that it looks like they just walked in on him in the middle of his daily routine to get an interview.
Where does the gravestone come in?
That's just where he lives.
Right.
That's his house.
That's his house. Yeah, right. Sorry about that, of course. Well, yeah, not much else to add here other than, you know, it looks like the cover of his Rata album. However, the reason I brought it up is specifically because of, to refer to Forbidden Dark Contract with the Swamp King.
Uh-oh. Oh, what happened to him? Hungry.
I don't think he's eating. It looks like it's stuck, and he's really upset about it.
He's sucking that thing down like a hot dog.
Floor. What's so important about this gravestone? It's gonna be all. It tastes like chocolate.
Is this self-suck?
Because he always had the orb. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. It's like the original Konami orb.
That's the first orb that was ever created. That's why they made him king. I bet you didn't know that.
He's really... It's bubbling a lot. He's really effervescent.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is the first time I got to use the word effervescent in like the actual context.
That context being to describe Swamp King, of course.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you kicked him real hard, your foot would just sink in.
Yeah, you can't get out. Now you're the fusion material.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't feel like looking up contract with the entities just because Nyarla is on it, because it's just Nyarla, but it's white.
Yeah.
Whatever. Last card.
Well.
Dark Contract with the Yamimakai.
Ooh.
This
I remember
is...
this.
No, you don't. This is really funny.
Wait.
What is thy bidding, my master? Or you're gonna go up to the... You're gonna go up to the HR, you're gonna report me for non-specific harassment. It's gonna loop... I found a loophole. We're all gonna get out of this with $13.5 each if we do this right. Listen to me.
You see this dragon? You're gonna tell him I grabbed that dragon. You're not gonna tell him how or where or why.
Non-specific. You gotta outline it right there.
Non-specific dragon interference. I wrote it above my head. Can you read those words back to me?
Yes.
I know you can. Don't say anything.
Okay, my master. It says 1 cup of flour, 2 cups of flour, 3 cups of flour, 1 cup of poop. That's how you make my signature flour poop. Shit, is that what that says? Okay, never mind. Forget about it.
Forgot I can't read. Oh, he looks so upset. He's like yelling at this guy. We have our company policy written on the face of the ancient gate. You had no reason to forget.
Dude, are you
Quibble on my
okay?
head.
Dude,
Fucking settle down, mushmouth.
dude, you messed up that word so bad.
No, I fucked that bit up.
Oh my god. You're getting
This is like
you're getting sent to the fucking Yamimakai, dude.
Yami Makai's gonna be so mad when he hears you fumbled that bit.
I wonder if what is written behind it can be translated. No.
Yes, of course.
I can tell that one of the words is box.
That's traditional German you're reading. I'm sure there's a book on it somewhere.
So that's Dark Blade and Dark Dragon. Well, yeah, they're the Union monster pair, and Gig of Yamimakai is just really tired sending out orders of something.
Please just tell them, instead of waiting for me to tell them what to do, just pick something randomly. I don't care at this point. We're doing this for tax reasons.
If we're lucky, we're gonna get fired with severance. We're never gonna get hired again. We're not gonna have to work as shit for a day, 1 day of our lives anymore.
Yeah, it's like retiring, except they make you do it. It's really good.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
I hate
not
King
really
of
a shock, though.
Yamimakai. Why are his stats like that? This is like the bad way to do legacy reference.
Yeah, make him pointing and evil. I hate when monsters look like that.
Do we have anything else?
Like, just generally? Or with d-d-ds?
In life, dude.
I mean, I can't answer that question. Let me actually look. Let me get my eyes on the d-d-ds.
I mean, there isn't. I found everything. Interesting.
No, you have. I'm gonna find everything.
Oh, okay. I was saying do DDs, but with the dots and not the slash.
Oh, we could do that.
They're not that interesting. They're just kind of people.
Yeah, I guess. I think. Okay, I'm gonna look at them quickly, and if there's one good one, we can do it.
Okay.
I mean, D-Day Trainer is horrifying. Yeah, all these are just kind of guys, huh? Oh, DD Sprite we have to look at. We don't have to look at any other one, but we do have to look at DD Sprite.
The baby?
No,
the baby!
That is a rapper.
No. Wait. This is what you want to look like? Look, this is what you want to look. This is what you want to look at. This is what you want to look like. You want to look like this?
Yeah. Look at him.
The fucking kitty mouse. Hey. Me when I very smile at you. You want to look like this?
Yeah, I want to look like that. I want to fit into people's shirt pockets.
And eat their crumbs.
I want to eat their little crumbs.
This is the most "this is me if you even care" card ever made.
If you even care. Oh my god, look at him.
Okay.
Ugh.
You know what the chat occasionally really wants?
What?
Wait, hold up. Please look at DD reroll. I gotta check some of these. Oh, you're gonna like one of these. Hold up. You know what? There's a few more. Hope you don't mind.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So, these go hand in hand. I see. This is up. DD Human Resources.
I thought you were joking.
Nope.
See, the moment you said that, the video player crashed. I now cannot see. I'm looking at an ad of someone trying to sell me quesadillas.
That's the
Give
card,
me-
actually.
Just give me 20 seconds for this guy to stop gushing about Taco Bell.
Midwest.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Ultimate display for upscaling.
Hollywood. I know where they are. They're in the
Whoa,
real world.
that's-
Jeez!
Okay, we're here.
Alright, sweet.
What is this?
It's d-d-d, is the board game.
What
Like
fucking
the worst board game on the
D&D
planet.
channel's icon is this?
What's the other side? It's just yellow guys.
Well, I mean, he's just playing a different army.
Okay, he couldn't be asked to color his ones, okay.
Yeah, not everybody comes to D&D with a fully painted armor. It's
Alright,
about the
sorry.
stats.
But you see, this is not the only card. There's also DD reroll, the
Well,
other
let's see
side
DD
of the
reroll.
table. See, I got the big yellow guy, which instantly
You
kills.
look so tired.
Oh my god! Wait!
Just bring it up.
Oh my god! It's all just PNGs.
Oh,
Oh my god! It's all just PNGs
Oh my
pasted on the art.
God. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Moki
He's
Moki
moving.
cake. In the back, top left.
Oh yeah, we have a rapidly melting Moki Moki cake.
Why is it all PNGs? What the fuck? This is... I did not know about this card.
Oh that is fucking beautiful.
Wow, this stinks. But it's also kind of great. Is that old
Right, I'm using
ragey? I
my
don't
army
think so.
ability.
What was that?
I'm using my army ability to field the big guy. Now you know what happens when I put the big guy on the field.
I
He's
win
over there like,
instantly.
"Yes, I know what happens when you put the big guy on the field. Just roll your fucking dice."
I don't play enough board games to say something funny enough here.
That's for the best.
Yeah, don't play them.
Well, pretty good.
Well, ridiculous. Get it out of my face.
Absurd.
You know what?
Insane.
You know what the chat occasionally suggests that I do?
What's that?
Have you react to like fucked up Kamen Riders?
Ah, yes. I remember you mentioning this a while back now.
I don't think it's the time for that now. We're closing in on like we're on 40 minutes.
Yes.
Um,
Do you have like one on standby, and then we could use this to gauge if we should do like a full stream of this at some point?
Okay. Standby.
Give me
That's a
your most
funny
fucked up
funny word choice there. Standby, because that's how we refer to the jingle that goes before it transforms. I have some in mind, but let me see what the internet thinks. Worst Kamen Rider suits, and let's see what the chat thinks.
Common
too.
writer ever.
Oh, don't worry, we have some. But it's the thing is, there's like quite a few. there's so much, so many you couldn't even imagine. I kind of hate looking at all of them right now because I feel like showing you all these simultaneously.
We'll just pick one, and we'll do a whole one later.
Right, of course. Let's go to tried and true.
Okay. So try it and true it then.
No problem. This is Exade level 1.
All right. Oh. Are you sure?
Yes.
You're sure that's what that looks like?
Yeah. This was in the
This
show.
isn't
This was a guy in the suit legitimately going around throwing punches and flipping around trying to make this look cool, yes.
Okay, because this looks like those edits of Donald Trump where they like airbrush out his nose.
It looks like tiny Keanu.
Why'd they make him look like that?
It's video games.
Is this it's supposed to be like a Mega Man sprite?
Yeah.
That's even worse. He's got fucking Duel Master's hair. I don't get it. If this guy tried to save the day, I'd stop him. I'd be like, no, let them rob me.
So he's the invincible Dr. Gamer and he saves you from gamer AIDS.
Oh, God. Nothing can save me from gamer AIDS looking at this.
This one might give it to you though. This is gamer level 2. This is what he turns into.
Hey, so I know we're a costume convention, and I know you're excited about this character you made, but you can't go up and like attack people.
You can't go up as your humanized SNES controller.
You cannot go up as the personification of SNES 9X and ask people how they're flapping.
Alright.
Silly ass bubblegum man. Why do you look like that? Why do you have like stiff Max Headroom hair?
The funny thing is, when
I hate the goggles.
when this, the goggles just being like goofy creature eyes for some reason, it never got over it. I remember when this design was
fucking bubble tape.
I remember when this design was first revealed. Somebody said he looks like Meteor's gay cousin, and this is what Meteor looks like, just so you can see for reference what the joke is. Yeah, that's Meteor.
The joke is that I rolled around on my floor full of maps, and when I came up, I looked like this.
Okay, but Meteor looks fine. Exite looks like this.
Okay, all right. I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, do you consider this pitch worthy of like a side episode one day just for the stream of looking at these motherfuckers?
100%.
All right, sweet. All right, hope you fellas had fun with that tonight. I hope you learned something, and I hope you came away from this feeling a little bit of zest in the back of your throat.
I hope you came away from this feeling cold and afraid and uncertain.
I hope you feel effervescence in your nose.
I hope you sneeze really hard, and then everyone else in the room looks at you like you did that on purpose to annoy them.
I hope you sneeze the hardest you've ever felt in your life. You know, one of those sneezes that feel like your entire skeleton left your body, and you when you open your eyes, when you come to, there's just black goop everywhere. Good night, everybody.
I hope you shit yourself like that one guy.